firing up the stream right now, just to let you know. And I got my music going. I'm gonna.
And thanks for the shout out as well. That was a nice surprise.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot I mentioned you in that. I forget for what. For one of the cards, right? When we got the German card for clarification.
Yeah, Ace the Wings. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
of course,
hey.
thank you. I think that was super helpful because I couldn't find a German card anywhere, dude. Hasbro support sucks, dude. I can't stand them.
They really do, don't they?
It just like they wouldn't give me the German card or like show me an image, or they're just like, oh, house rule it. It's like, oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. It's not like it was your job to write the rules or anything.
I feel like it's basically become my job at this point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. It just says before action 3 of your Planeswalker's turn, you may summon up to 2 squads, then heroes from your reserved.
Right. Yeah. It's like the same rule as playing spells, except that you also it basically has to be after action 2, where spells is because action 2 says you can activate your Planeswalker. So yeah, basically summoning is just I guess you can call it a phase. It just happens anytime between action 2 when you say I'm going with my Planeswalker, and then before action 3 when you move.
Yeah.
So that's why, it's like, well, since you can play spells before action 3 and you can summon before action 3, I'm not inclined to believe either one of those is like all summons happen first and then all spells, or vice versa, all spells happen first and then all summons. So it's just
I agree. It's in effect an activated thing.
Yeah, it's
not
like
I
just feel like it's mix and match. Be like, you can summon one guy, play 2 spells, and then summon another guy if you want, you know?
Yeah.
It's very interesting with blue, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It might make blue it might make blue really strong. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's just random dancing around the map.
Well, yeah, and then you have the illusionary projections, which I think I mentioned that in my video too, where like you do the same thing. The illusionary deception says at the start of the blue Planeswalker turn, which means like as soon as you activated them, then you can teleport and then summon 2 more guys from wherever you teleport to. It's really crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, we'll get on with
yes. Say.
With playing this. Well, I don't know what army you want to play. You want to play test anything? Oh, we talked briefly. No, I don't remember what we said. Just play some random 600-point game.
Yeah, let's play random game. So how do we get stuff out? Or is this map like a picture?
It is.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything is just
have the tokens on top.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a map layer, which I don't think you have access to. But there's a map layer where I can tap into it and move the map around. Like, it's basically locked for you.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got these bars on the tokens. Have you used those for, like, life and stuff, or?
I do. So at the very top, this is how I do it. So let me, so we'll have you practice while we're about to talk about this. So, on the right side, like where we have like the cog icon and all that crap in the chat, you want the third one from the left, I guess, it's called Journal. Can you click that, please?
Yep.
You should see figures and maps. Do you see those?
Yeah, see figures, see lots of figures.
Go ahead and expand one of them and just like grab,
I don't know,
maps, if there's like a particular Planeswalker or something you want, go ahead and try and dig in and find, whatever. But try and you just press plus, and then you click on their name. So what you do is click on the name of the figure that you want, and then click and drag, and then let go onto the map. You should be able to pull them, though.
Yeah. I see.
Oh, you got a route. Cool. So what I do for squads, like, well, let me slow myself down. At the top of the screen, you're gonna see like I put everyone's like life and all that crap. So you see like Soren 0 out of 6, Vaesen 0 out of 6, all that, right? So
no idea.
Oh, you don't see the text?
Yeah, no, I see it. No, I see. Yeah,
You might have to like
zoom
out. Yeah, it's a little tricky. I guess.
Yeah, well, zooms are a bit weird on trackpad. Might grab a mouse actually.
So what we got here is you see I didn't do that for the squads, and that's because like a hero and a Planeswalker is only associated with one figure, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't care to put. I don't want to try and put 6 different damage markers on a figure, but with the squads, what I'll do is I'll click them, and I think you'll have the option to do this, even though you're not a GM. But like, so if you click on one of your squads, just standard left click, you want to click the shiny gem directly below. Hopefully you see that. It looks like a shiny gem icon.
Yeah. Well, you got these symbols.
Yeah, I usually just use like the red, the orange, and the purple, and the pink to like track damage. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because they look kind of like blood. So then that's how you can tell for each individual squad figure. Like most of them only have 3 life, so it's like you only at max usually need 2 damage markers on them, and that's pretty. You can see pretty clearly this guy has 2 hits on him, right?
Yeah. So you just use these.
Yeah.
Random assortment.
Yeah, and I'll use them for like when the Ghoul Vanguard zombifies one of them. I'll use this one. I'll put that little symbol on him to make it look like it's a zombie. Yeah, it's pretty unique. I think it makes it easy enough to track like who has what going on with them.
Yeah, oh, we've got these bars as well on them. Can make.
What bars? What are you looking at?
If you go on a token and hit the settings cog,
yeah,
there are 3 bars you can set values to.
I've thought about trying to do this for like power, toughness, and like maybe life. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, well, life.
Oh, at least life. Okay.
Yeah.
I was even thinking about like putting at least their base power and toughness in for like the red and the blue, and then make the green their life.
Yeah. Could do something like that, yeah.
I wonder if you can add. Can you add additional token bars? I haven't looked too much into this, but I did look at it a little bit and think, oh yeah, I could probably.
Yeah, it just looks like you've got just the 3.
Yeah, I don't think you can do any more. Huh. Something to consider in the future. Yeah, life is probably a good one at a minimum. You know what? I actually like that idea for the for at least like the heroes and the planeswalkers to add that. Huh. Let me see. Oh, I'm gonna have to like edit this in the actual journal itself, I think.
Is that like
I'll have to explore. This is along with like the macros. This is coming a long way since I started doing it. Believe me, I messed up a lot of things as I've been trying to playtest this with people, but this is like really smooth compared to what it used to be. But I like that idea though. And I remember I had it working at one point. I just wasn't sold on it. At least I had like the life bars showing underneath each figure. But I think it cluttered the board a little bit too much. I think it's
because it does it above, doesn't it? And then you can't really see them.
I think you can either set it to above or below, but yeah, it just starts to clutter everything. I think it's how I felt. But with all the text though, like there's sometimes I feel like having like the 0 out of 6 damage like on the top where I've spelled all their names out. I think that sometimes can get cluttered as well. So I don't know. It's gonna be a balancing act for sure. That'll be something I visit in the future. That and like the macros that you mentioned to be like, hey, if you just click attack and just type 789 and it'll do the math for you. That would be good.
Yeah.
All right. For funsies though. So what army do you want to use? I don't care. Do you want to use this Sorin army? This is the heroes only Sorin army, which is actually kind of annoying.
Yeah, why not? Say, it's everything out. Say Sorin, the Ruiner, and is it Core Aeronaut Captain as well?
That's actually amazing right there. She's better. I think she's better personally.
Oh, is it 600 points now? Do we have the cards in Roll20?
I don't.
Okay, this is all a reference somewhere else. Okay.
Unfortunately, it might be possible for me to like put army cards as like a maybe add it as like a map, like the map layer, so like you can't really do anything with them. I don't know what to do with that. The spells aren't necessarily available to you either. Like all you can really do is go to this. I think you can go to the spell decks. It's going to be under collections again. Collection. Yeah. We're jumping around a bit, but if you jump to collection real quick, it's like the 3 bars with like the little ellipses next to them.
Yeah.
You scroll down, you should see all the decks there, hopefully.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them.
So,
I already have the Sorin deck on the table, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. But yeah, this is what that's thrown out.
Shuffle.
Okay. And so then...
But for army cards, I don't know what to do. Yeah, as of this time, I mean, I used to have it to where the spells didn't have like tooltips or anything, so you'd have to reference the spells off of this as well. But that's covered for the moment. Like you can, first of all, you can look at the spells in the game like while they're in your hand, I should say. You can also zoom in on them while they're on the table, and you should be able to read them. And then they also have a tooltip that you can just hover over them with your mouse, and it'll show you their effects.
Yeah, let's see.
Army cards is going to be, I don't know what to tell you for them. Maybe pull them up on Heroscapers, or go to my Google Sheets AOTP builder.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I think Heroscape Online has the same problem, quote unquote, that like they don't really have like the card effects anywhere. You just have to have it memorized or pulled up somewhere else.
And how'd you get a card out your hand again? You just want to get rid of it?
Oh, so click your hand, like click the little number 1 with the little black card. You can then click. You should be able to click and drag like the picture of the card. Click and drag and put it on the table. There you go.
Yeah. And then to put it back in the deck, or can it go back in the deck?
You might not have the ability to do that. If you hover over the deck, do you have options? Like it should say Sorin Heroes in white in the white space next to it. But what other options do you have there?
I choose removed and draw for the deck.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can.
And then on the card, I can take it, flip it, or remove it.
Okay, so for some reason only a GM, so I just recalled it, I put it. There's an option that I think only GMs get. Let me look. Let me see if I can like add the players to do that. I don't see an option. That's kind of a bummer. I might just have to make you a GM. I mean, for the moment, I kind of want to play test this without you being a GM, because I've been playing with Distraction Dance. I made him a GM just to work out kinks, and I think we've got a lot of it figured out. But yeah, it doesn't look like I can give players the option to draw, which is kind of dumb. I mean, to draw. I meant shuffle, sorry. To like recall and shuffle. Wait, you can shuffle, right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Oh, I just drew back. Wait, hold on.
Why is it? How's it on the top deck again?
What am I doing? Oh, is this me drawing? Hold on. I'm clicking.
What are you doing? Yeah, now I'm interested.
Oh, it says click to draw, but it just puts it on the top of the deck. That's not what I wanted.
Interesting. It does say click to draw, drag to deal. Huh. Yeah, so what that does is it does reveal it to every player. Like, you can probably see these as I'm doing it too, right?
Yeah.
So you typically don't want to do that. And there's some kinks to work out with Blue doing this, like with all of Jace's stuff. I don't know how to fix that yet. But to draw, what I typically do is you have the ability to click draw or deal, right? That's on like on the left side in the white.
Yeah.
I would probably click that, and then it'll say like how many cards you want to draw or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and that puts it in your hand.
Yeah, it should put it directly into your hand so no one else can see it. Alternatively, so like when you click the top of the deck, like the actual card itself, so instead of just single clicking it and flipping the card over, instead, I'm just gonna put that on that. Instead, click and drag it and let go of it while it's on your name. Like I just added a card to your hand, but like you can drag it on top of like your name, like where you see Arcanus and Unhinged, like and then that also just draws one card at a time, kind of thing.
Yeah, I see. And then okay, and then I can put them from my hand to the battlefield.
Yeah.
And from there I can
for Hidden Enchants, like where's Survive the Night? So Survive the Night, like if you want to right click Survive the Night, add it to your hand real quick. It's that one in the bottom left, kind of. So when you go to put this on the table to keep it hidden, hold shift. Hold you got your shift key, hold that down, click and drag it on the table, and then let go of your there you go. So nice. And it doesn't have a tooltip. The tooltip
goes hidden enchantment. I like that.
Yeah, and so the tooltip just says hidden enchantment. So like even when you flip it, like you can right click and flip it, it's still the tooltip never changes. It's so unfortunately you have to like zoom in and read it if you want to like know the effects. Or again, while it's in your hand, you can just click it and it should zoom in on it. Have you noticed that, by the way? Like when the card's in your hand, you can like when you open up your hand, you can just left click one of them and it zooms it up. All right.
Yeah. So when it's put down, so to look at it, I have to put it back in my hand.
Yeah, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, it's basically the way it goes for now. Is yeah, you put a hidden enchant down and you don't remember what it is or what trigger it is or anything. You're probably gonna redraw it back up and put it back down.
Yeah.
Um,
Alrighty.
Hopefully that, yeah, we covered most of the goodies. I think we have. I'm gonna recall everything again and maybe we'll shuffle. Recall.
And say in my army,
Shuffle.
I've got Sorin, Avacyn, and the Ruiner.
Yep.
And, see what they. Actually, I might just get those cards out.
Yeah, you might just maybe. Yeah, I don't know how hard it is for you to
And
like,
I'm going to
physically
be
have them.
forgetting what they do all the time.
Yeah. I could probably add something. Like there's a tooltip for like the tokens themselves.
Yeah.
Like here, I could probably add their abilities as a tooltip, but then that comes, that also clutters the space. Testing.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. It's difficult, isn't it?
It might be a good idea though. Like that might not be that bad of an idea, just to be like, add the tooltip which says both of their abilities or all of their abilities.
Right.
So like if you go to Sorin right now, like you should be able to hover over Sorin with your cursor. Like don't even click them.
Yeah. So
it's just
it's
testing.
testing.
So I could add that there, but yeah, just imagine how much space it's gonna take up to like put a whole bunch of text.
Yeah.
Because then it comes like if you're moving Sorin, like if he's on the map and you want to move him south, then it's like you have this huge block of text that's covering, and then now you can't tell where you're moving him.
Yeah.
So there's some issues.
Yeah, it needs more of a tabletop simulator interface, isn't it?
You know what I could do though? So number 2 is here. Yeah, tabletop simulator is nice if it doesn't disconnect and if it was free and all that crap.
Yeah.
What I could do as an alternative is I could leave the tooltip on Sorin so that you can double click him. I hope you can double click him. Hopefully you can see it. But like if you double click it and then scroll down a little bit, you should see tooltip. Do you see testing in there?
No, I don't get that option.
Crap. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, we need a way to like make it easy enough to see maybe their stats, but definitely like their abilities. That's just one more thing to visit in the future at some point.
Yeah.
I got the spells working. Like I feel like now that the spells are where they are, I think the spells are a little bit harder to memorize because there's 12 of them instead of like 3 or 4 creature cards like you usually get.
Yeah.
Alright. What army should I use against you? Should I use my, shoot, should I use the guy that I just finished playtesting? What's his face? The, Indentured Spirit?
Yeah, sure.
You can see we'll see how he does. I actually had him play against this army twice, and it went 1 for 1, or I mean 1 and 1, I should say. So 50% win loss, which is okay. I think it's whatever. I'm gonna break out Liliana on you.
You're playing Liliana.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, so you've got Liliana.
I think I'm gonna have Restless Zombies, Ghoul Vanguard, and that custom.
Alrighty.
That adds up to 560 points. Oh my gosh. I'm actually like severely under 600. Well, is what it is. This is why we're gonna come out with a 10-point hero, right?
Yeah. Mr. Ghoul Vanguard. Nah, you shan't be reanimating my stuff.
I can't reanimate your guys. It's really... He's gonna be there to bond with... quote-unquote bond with Restless Zombies, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I don't have a token. So tell you what, I'm gonna use a Skursdag Cultist token. That'll be the hero, the Indentured Spirit.
Okay.
All right. G Vanguard. Oh, he has 5 life. I'm just gonna put GV. Actually, GV is just gonna take up a lot less space. If you want, have you looked through your entire deck so that you're kind of familiar with the stuff you have?
Hey, let's.
Do you have the ability to choose a card from the deck first, like when you click it? I guess just click choose and then, or maybe just draw your entire deck. Tell you what, I'm gonna deal you your entire deck right now. I'll do that.
You know, I got it here. I got it on the choosing screen. Sorry.
Can you read them though? That's the thing.
Yeah, I can make the pictures bigger.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Yeah, maybe get familiar while I'm setting up my army and my tokens. Liliana.
Okay, cool.
Healing salve. Or healing salve. I've been calling. I just found out the other day. Apparently, it's called salve, or at least that's what us Americans / New Yorkers call it.
What was that? Sorry.
Healing salve. That card that you just played.
No.
That's just our accent. How do you pronounce that card, Luke?
Salve.
It is salve. See, thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy. Yeah, from Mesa, New York. Why are New Yorkers so dumb then? I don't understand. I know. It's a
From
funny,
New York.
it's a funny accent or whatever. Salve. Yeah, very nasal. Silly. Anyway, yeah, because my wife and who were you talking to? My wife was talking to someone, and they're like, oh, I got this healing salve, or what was it? It was called healing salve. Oh yeah, she and her mom were talking. She was like healing salve, and I was like, wait, I'm like, this is salve. Oh, okay. I've never heard. I looked it up online. Long story short, I looked it up online. Like, I don't know. Can he? He might be able to. So I looked it up online. I looked up Google, like Google pronunciations and crap like that. And yeah, like one said salve and one said salve. Like they literally went 50-50, and I was like, what? Like just two random, pronunciation videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, AOTP lore. Oh, banana. Yeah. Yeah. I say banana. Is banana the right way to say it? Accent, okay.
Yeah, it's a banana. Yeah.
Alright, I love you. Go give me my pizza, thank you.
Banana.
Go give me my pizza. I say banana. Thank you for giving me my pizza. Go get my pizza. Because of course he said banana. Banana! Right, from across the pond. Alright, let me get my freaking Liliana deck and we'll get started.
Yeah. Right.
I use my Liliana squads deck, even though this is not quite squads. What? Black doesn't really have much hero support in their deck, so that's fun. You're familiar with what our Indentured Spirit does, by the way? That custom? Vaguely.
Vaguely. What does that mean? hop back to
You might want
this
to
one.
read it very briefly.
Okay. Oh, not read every post you've made about it. Yeah.
You probably don't need to.
Some playtests. Do. Okay. Any creatures are this attacked. Oh yeah, it's this one.
The guy where nobody rolls defense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no creatures roll defense anyway.
And nice. So, and then 0 toughness when you're next to him, which that will be, and
Yeah, it's a 0 toughness when he attacks your creatures. That's it.
as in for attacking him.
What was that?
For attacking him, he has 0 toughness.
He has base 0, so yeah, like unless he has height advantage or like the glyph helping him.
Yeah. Yeah, and then once he's dead, he'll still give him -1 power. Nice.
Give somebody -1 power.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
One thing, so I guess I'll mention this to you. So one thing that I intentionally did with the wording, or maybe we intentionally did with the wording on that, I should say, was that wait, it says I think when an opponent, what does it say? When a social opponent controls kills him or something, right?
Destroyed by source and opponent controls. Yeah.
And, like I assume we do that intentionally so that Black can't use Altar's Reap or Bone Splinters or something to kill him, forcefully kill him, and gain like all these benefits. Like, I like the idea that as much as it probably should be okay for Black to kill him and cause that to trigger, fine. It just feels like it would be a little bit too broken, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think, and also thematically, it's like he's haunting
the one that killed him.
They killed him.
Yeah, I agree. That's another good point. Good. Just making sure we're on the same page for that.
Yeah.
All right, you got your macros set up. Like for me, just to let you know, like the macros I use is just the D20 and then combat dice 1 through 10.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
So before we start though, man, we're jumping around. But glyphs. So I do have a glyph table, and if you want to look for it yourself, you can. But if you go to collection and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's rollable tables, which I set up. You see combat, attack, and defense because that's what those other macros refer to as these tables. And I have a glyph table which just shows all 6 of the glyphs. Basically, it just has the names of the glyphs in there, and then when you roll it, like I'll just roll it twice right now, or maybe not right now. But when you roll it, it just says power +1 or toughness +1 or healing. Any one of the 6 official glyphs. But so before we start, would you rather have it where we roll the glyphs now, and then we'll assign the glyphs to each of these 2 that are on the map at the very top?
Let's have them hidden. Why
or
not?
Random. Yeah, we'll just roll. So like as soon as you step a guy on it, you just roll it, and then that's what it'll be.
Yeah, they both on level 1, are they?
Yeah, it does say glyphs on level 1 grass. Yep.
Cool. Oh, you'll have fun then.
Why would I have fun?
Unless I'm gonna, tie up 2 of my 3 figures. Sound best.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Then I think we're ready to kick this off, huh?
Cool.
I'm just gonna recall all the cards for both of our decks just in case, and I'm gonna shuffle them real quick too. Oops.
Yeah.
All right, and then at this point, we'll roll d20 to decide who wins and gets to choose who's going first. Oof. I got a pretty 6. All right, you want to go first? Place your guy first, or you want to go second?
Yeah. I'll go first, I think.
Okay.
So.
You can pick either start zone.
Oh, are we playing the tree rules as well?
Yeah, with the jungle. I typically do, anyway.
Are these trees as well?
Yeah, that's a tree, and then the other ones are actually bushes. The dark green ones are bushes.
So, is it +1 defense when you're next to them?
Yeah. +1 defense when you're being attacked by something that's not right next to you. That's basically not engaged with you. Also, the Ruiner wouldn't get that bonus because it doesn't apply for huge figures. Unless we want to make a change.
Yeah, that was fine. Go. Let's go then. I will start him off right here.
Alright, trying to think if we're forgetting anything else before we go here, but I don't think we are. Yeah, this is one of the maps we built actually when we played last weekend, I guess.
Yeah, how was that? Was that from the pictures you put? Actually, got quite a few people.
Yeah, we had 5 of us total. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good time.
Yeah.
They actually we almost finished a team game, and then the one team just kind of surrendered. Wait, did I write that in? I sent the pictures, but did I actually write my half summary in there? I can't remember.
I think you put a few things, like a few highlights, but I don't think you wrote it out fully. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, one of these days I'm gonna post the whole thing on Heroescapers with the pictures and yeah, more notes on what happened. I actually made notes. Just didn't want to make a whole 5-paragraph summary in the Discord.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it was a fun time, fun map for sure. Generally, funny enough, the in the 2 games we played, we basically did not use anything beyond like the ruins, like on the south side of the map. We never went past those.
Yeah.
We like I think a couple of us in the game I played, I was like on these level 3 spaces at one point, right next to the ruin, but I never went to the very high ground, and I don't know why. In a lot of my playtests, when I'm like using these guys, I'll use this high ground. But
yeah,
I think the glyphs just draw a little too much attention because they're right next to each other. It's a lot of potential.
Yeah. It's either you want the glyphs or you want to run around the ruins, like with range. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Nissa, I think Nissa especially appreciates running in circles around the glyphs and shooting everything to death.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Well, especially the raids as well.
Yeah, say bye to my family. Anyway, sorry, my daughter was just saying happy Father's Day to me. Are you a father? I don't even know if do you guys celebrate? Just first of all, do you all celebrate Happy Father's Day or Father's Day today?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, you're not? Okay, just wondering. Well, Happy Father's Day regardless. Just enjoy the day.
Well, I was doing DIY this morning, so close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get to enjoy being a man. What the heck?
Yeah.
Alright, oh, you drew your cards. Let me draw my cards real quick here.
Yeah. I did just remember that.
I gotta draw 3. I'll just send it to myself. Deal. Cool.
Cool. Alrighty.
Good luck, have fun.
Cool. First turn then. How can I move? 6. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see me waving it around, or is it only when I put it down?
I can only see when you let go of it. Yeah, I can't see you moving it around at all.
I'm gonna go here.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I didn't draw my cards. Damn it.
Oh, you don't draw. You don't draw first turn anyway.
Yeah. There we go.
Did you take my card? Let's take every one of my cards.
I did. Whoops.
Here, I'll just take that. I'll just take that from your hand. I guess you know what I have in my hand now. Wait. I don't know which card it is.
I did.
Love you.
It's the separate one. It's in it because it's a different deck.
So I can't tell, which one is the separate one though. When I look at your hand, like I can ask to steal it. I just don't know. It's the bottommost card. I assume it's my card. Okay, yeah. Looks like I was right. Yeah. Anyway, you're gonna end your turn where you are.
Yeah, I need to draw the card that I should. Oh no, I don't draw a card on my first turn, do I?
Right. No, not in a 1v1.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm ending my turn. There we go.
It's gonna be terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Sworn's pretty terrifying. I think.
Yeah.
Here, wait. I gotta look at my hand again. Make sure I don't want to play any of these before I move or something. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have like a ton of my best spells in my hand. Oh, this is gonna be a good time. Okay, love ya. Bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'll pass my turn because I can't do anything here.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm going to draw a card. Draw a correct card. There we go. Smooth. Right. What's this one? Okay. And then I'm going to summon up my stuffs.
Oh. Oh
I'm
my
gonna summon,
gosh.
I'm going to summon him onto the road. That's 1, 2, 4. Yeah, there's 5 spots away. And I'll summon Avacyn onto that glyph. Oh no, you can't summon onto
You can't
glyphs,
summon
can
onto
you?
a glyph, yep.
Let's not do that then. Let's summon Avacyn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I'll put her there. Okay. That's them, and then I'll walk myself. Yeah, how much move have I got? 6. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onto that glyph.
Ooh. You want to roll the table? Can you roll the table?
Yes, I
Go ahead,
can.
just go
if I
click
can.
roll next to the glyph table at the bottom. What'd you get? Oh,
Ooh.
knowledge. Cool. So it disappears.
Where did that go?
You get to draw a card. So the glyph disappears though. So I'm just gonna put knowledge here and then.
As in, where did it say what I got?
Oh, in a chat. I'm sorry. Go back into chat. It pops
Ah.
up in the chat to show you the rolls
Oh,
for
I
the
see.
tables. Yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay. Okay.
So you get to draw a card. That's actually really good. I feel like drawing for this deck is really good.
Yeah.
It's super annoying.
Okay. Nice. Right.
But yeah, so that glyph disappears now. I usually designate that by just I put no next to it and I put a bunch of slashes. Just that's how I say glyph's gone.
Okay. And then I will end my turn.
It's terrifying. It's getting terrifying very fast.
Yeah, you're just wandering along some grass, see some trees, and then suddenly there's a ruiner and an angel.
Super powerful. Of course, yeah, the only card I don't have in my hand that I wish I had was Bone Splinters, but I'll get that soon enough, hopefully. What do I do? All right, we got a summon. Let's do the zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes there. Oops, I just blew up my zombie. All right. I think he goes there, and he goes. Oh gosh. He goes there. Okay. Dump him on the road.
I was just checking he was on the same level. Just realized.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
Okay.
I gotta summon a second guy, that's for sure. It's just a matter of which guy do I want to summon.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay. I think we're gonna put what's his face. Indentured Spirit. That's it. We're gonna put him right there. I might be subjecting myself to some insane torture in a moment. I should be all right. All right. So Liliana, we're gonna walk her up to here, and I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Your. Who do do I shoot? I think I want that Ruiner. I'm gonna shoot the Ruiner with my 5.
Okay.
And I think you're rolling 3.
Yep. 3 defense.
Oh, we got 3. Here we go. Big hits, big hits. Oh my goodness. What?
Guys, 1 damage.
Alright, I actually added it to the top. You can put the damage on it, I guess, but here, I'll remove it. I tracked the damage for the heroes and planeswalkers on the top.
Yeah.
And actually, for this game, literally everything is a hero except for the zombies who die in 1 hit anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's a bummer. I only got 1 hit.
It's a shame that, yeah.
I'm not doing any of these other cards. Alright, go ahead. You can do your turn.
Alrighty. My turn. I think I will do something.
So many healing cards.
Yeah, I need to not forget that those walls are there either.
Yep. Oh, did you draw, by the way?
No, I didn't. Oh, actually, because this does become relevant. Sorry, not the draw. I mean, about the walls.
Yo.
So the Ruiner has a height of 10, which I'm pretty sure is taller than those walls, isn't it?
It's probably is. I don't think it'll make a difference though. There's no one else that's taller than the walls.
But here's my question.
Yep.
Can he attack with a range of 1 over a wall, even if, like, he wouldn't be engaged because the base is not taller, but can he attack over the wall?
We can play that way if you want. I don't mind.
Because, I mean, that's the argument. Like, I'm pretty sure
that would be
the way the rules are written, that is how it works.
Right.
But,
you know, we should talk about that. I do have a question. I wrote a note that I want to talk to you about at some point, but we can play that way for now.
Okay. Do you mind?
That's fine.
Okay.
I think there's some argument. I'm not saying you're completely wrong, but I do have something I want to bring up. Maybe after the game even, but go ahead.
Okay. Right, anyway. 1, 2... Okay, I think I'm going to activate Avacyn anyway.
Yep.
And I won't move her. I'll just take a swing at the zombie.
My poor zombie.
So what's that? 4 attack, or am I on height? What's your zombie on? Yeah, no.
Both on 2. You can use Control Z.
Same height again. Yeah, so it's just 4 on 1. So,
4 and 2. Wait, would you argue he's in clear sight of Liliana? I would say she could see him. I'd roll 2.
Oh, yeah. She can. Oh, so he gets an extra.
Just 1.
Yeah, extra 1. I guess.
It's probably not going to make a difference. I mean, you literally don't even need to attack. You just end turn and he dies. He dies anyway. 2 swords.
She is fun swinging, so. Okay, there we go. And then that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Give me a card. Ooh. Alright. What am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I think my turn is going to be Mr. Indentured Spirit. Let me see. Because he's on level 3 already, right? Yeah. Oh, this is good. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing anyway. So yeah, Indentured Spirit, he's gonna come charging in. He's gonna have some fun.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can go right here. And I'm gonna roll my 5, and you don't get to block.
Mhm.
So it can be lots of good
Yep.
plays. And there's 3. It's not bad.
On to ruin a boy.
I want him dead ASAP. And I'll yes, and I'll pass turn. Go ahead. These cards aren't really doing much for me yet.
Okay. So let's draw a card. That's the card I want.
Lots of healing.
What is that? What?
This
I've got
entire
anything
deck.
like that in my hand.
You must have at least like 3 or 4 cards in your hand that can heal your guys. This is gonna be a nuisance to kill them.
Here we go. Right, I'm playing Chaplain's Blessing. So
That's going on
that's
Bruin.
2. Yeah, so 2 damage off of him, and then we'll get a +1. How can I show that?
So here,
Skip
I actually
that.
have a. Hang on, give me a sec. I actually have a power counter, or yeah, power counter.
Oh,
It's just buried in my pictures, and it'll get added at some point. So I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit.
Yep.
Probably doesn't need to be too big for us to know that it's on him, but I'll put that right there.
okay, cool. And hmm. Maybe even. Actually, I think I might. Okay. Who do you want to attack? Yeah, no, I might. Wait, does he has height advantage against the? Oh no, he won't. Yeah, so that would be 1 defense, nice.
Yeah.
For the height advantage, and what is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll choose Ruiner for my turn.
Okay.
So that's 1 damage onto the spirit.
Yep. Let's have him
Then
1.
And then he will attack the spirit.
Oh.
So 6,
You get to roll 7 because of Chaplain's Blessing. Don't forget, or the power counter.
7. Yeah. 7.
Oh my gosh! Alright, 1 defense. Let's go. When I just take 6 damage, well, 1 life left. Okay.
Savage. Okay. Okay.
Oh no. Terrible.
Alrighty. Well, okay. Okay, I'll pass turn.
That's what 0 toughness does to you. Come on, give me a good card. Alright. So I really just... I feel like there's no way I'm not taking a turn with Mr. 1 Life Indentured Spirit, because that can hurt you a lot. I'm actually gonna not use any of these cards in my hand. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go Indentured Spirit and let's just roll my 5. Maybe I'll get... Nah, I can't kill you. Yeah, there's 4 hits, that works for me.
Yeah, and then say what do I get? 3. Oh no defense, do I?
Yeah, no defense. Go ahead, it's your turn now.
Okay. So yeah, you've had that one. Alrighty.
Yeah, he's at 6 damage total.
Well, Ruiner's feeling a little sad. But okay, so is that your turn then?
Yeah, go ahead. You can draw and do your thing.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm going to choose my Ruiner. Yeah, bye-bye, Indentured Spirit.
Alright. I just gotta put him on somebody. It's probably gonna be Soren, but... yeah, you know what? Here, I'm gonna drop it next to Soren. I'm gonna increase the size a little bit. There we go. No, he'll give -1 to Soren.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna play...
Oh, crap.
Not that one.
Oh.
Shit.
You can right-click and click take if you want. Go ahead.
Whoops.
Stone will.
Cards. Where'd the card go? This one. Hey, Angel's Mercy.
Gosh.
So, 3 markers off my Ruiner.
I hate this guy. Alright, I knocked it down to 3 damage.
Cool. And,
oh, did you just delete the card?
yeah, I removed it. That goes to...
I usually put it, just to let you know, I usually just drag it to the bottom left or bottom right, just in case. Like, if you pick up, like, the recall glyph.
Yeah.
Can you control Z? Can you control Z? Will you bring it back?
No,
okay. Wonder if I
thought it went into the removed box.
It does, I think. Wait, removed.
But it's not here for me.
It's actually it's not here for me either. That's a problem. Let me see. Recall.
Cool.
Unplayed. It says 6 already in deck unplayed. Well, we'll figure it out when the time comes. if you get recall and you want Angel's Mercy or Chaplain's Blessing back, we'll cross that bridge if you somehow roll recall.
Alrighty. Then I'm going to move my Ruiner.
Yeah.
So he's going to go. How many spaces? That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, let's mobilize them up to here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that takes. Oh wait, yeah, I see. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's on road.
That's 6 12. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. And then I'll end my turn.
Uh-oh. Alright, it's getting terrifying now. This hand. Alright, I gotta start playing cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you just draw?
What's up?
Did you just draw your 8th card?
Yes, I did. I haven't played a single spell all game.
So, you know.
What am I gonna do with all these cards? It might be time to just send the zombies in. Zombies just die, dude. This is so sad. Okay. Maybe it's time I do Liliana. Let's do Liliana. Let's summon. I'm gonna drop Ghoul Vanguard right there to have some fun. I think I'm gonna put Butter and Blood. I got this enchantment here. I'm gonna put that on Ghoul Vanguard.
Alrighty. Nice. Okay.
By the way, the tooltip, that tooltip is shortened. It's not the official, like, I don't know if you're reading the tooltip or if you're zooming in on the card itself. Yeah, there's not enough, I couldn't get word for word from the card into the tooltip. There are a lot of cards I couldn't do that. So I generally, like, summarize it. It still mostly covers it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically I had to shorten. I think because there's only 150 words or 150 characters I can put in the tooltip, and some of these cards go quite a bit over that limit. And so I try to be tricky. It was tricky to reword them, but whatever. Again, the tooltip is mostly just there to be like, hey, quick glance, this is what it does, you know, as a reminder.
Yeah, you got that. Okay. So you're putting him on the road, is it?
Yeah, he's on that road.
Yeah.
And now I just gotta figure out if I'm playing more spells and if I'm running Liliana away or not. Oh, this is terrifying. 1, 2. Okay, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna run Liliana far away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot your Sorin. Yeah. I'll roll 4, and I think you're also rolling 4. Well, I got 4 shields. Lucky me. Let's Oh, you got 3 anyway. Holy crap.
I like this. These rolls are much better than when I roll them physically.
The algorithm.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'll pass turn. Let me just look at my cards one more time now that I realize how boned I might be here. Oh, this is no good. Yeah, I'll pass turn. Go ahead. You can draw.
Okay.
Freaking ruiner.
So. Right, I'm going to hidden enchant Absin. There we go. That worked. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna choose Absin. And I'm gonna fly her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here.
Okay.
And she's gonna attack Liliana.
Okay.
Okay. Attack. There we go. It's 2 hits.
2. Come on, shields. There we go.
Oh. Alrighty.
The algorithm likes to give me shields right now.
And then I'll pass them.
Alright, let's go. Give me a good Lily card. Man. Okay. I think... I mean, I could probably kill a VC there, depending on what that hidden enchant is, of course. I think I'm going to take my turn with Ghoul Vanguard. And so I'm going to move and attack with a zombie first.
Mm-hmm.
Which is zombie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness. I think we'll walk him up there. I'll roll 3, so I'm attacking you. I assume I trigger your hidden enchant. You might have to drag it down a little bit and then right click and flip it. But yeah, I'm attacking Evasian with the zombie.
That one does trigger one, eh? No attack, doesn't it?
It probably
yes, it does. Yeah.
It should trigger.
Yeah. It's hope against hope.
Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, then I'm rolling 3, and I think you're rolling 3. Well, I got nothing. All right, I think next up is gonna be the freaking Ghoul Vanguard.
Oh, I got my 3 defense, don't I?
Go ahead, you can roll it. I don't care. It's just.
Yeah, I got you.
Doesn't make a difference what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna go right there and roll 4 at Evasian. Please give me some hits. Yes, big hits.
What?
Big hits.
No. So yeah, 3 defense him.
Typing. Ooh.
Savage. Okay. 4 hits onto Amazon.
Yep. That's alright, I'm gonna end her life. I'm gonna end her life right now. Because I have fun cards to play, and I don't want you using hope against hope. So... this is gonna be it. Oh, splitters. So I'll show you, I usually put my spells at the bottom right. Like, I put my graveyard at the bottom right, just so it's always there if I want to pull a card or do whatever. Anyway, destroy a creature I control, adjacent to target creature opponent controls. Yeah, so I'm going to kill my zombie, and then do 4 to Avacian, so she's super overkilled and dead. But yeah, anyway, we'll just make your graveyard at the bottom left of the screen, basically. And I shove all the figures and the dead cards, you know, in the bottom left area.
Yeah.
Alright, and then my next magic trick is going to be Lily's Caress. You can discard a card at random. So what I'm going to do, what I usually do for these is I'm just going to steal a card from you. So just allow me to steal it, and I'm going to discard it. Because it's random, I can't see your cards, I just pick something. What did I get? Oh, I got Stone Will. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll end my turn. Go ahead. You can draw.
Okay. Okay.
Decisions.
Indeed. Yeah, let's
You
do
don't,
that.
you don't get to
Okay.
listen to this music, do you?
No, I didn't hear it.
Uh,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm choosing Rona and then moving him. Yeah. And then he'll attack.
gosh.
Vanguard. So that's 7 attack.
Oh my goodness! What
That's
the
it. Come on.
heck? Oh my gosh, super dead. Yeah, I got 1 shield. What the heck? Alright.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, he's
Sweet.
dead. You just one-shot him. Dude, I hate the ruiner. Alright, so he's dead. Barter and blood triggers, because you just killed me in combat, though. So I'm going to add a ruiner to... Or a ruiner. I'm going to add a wound to the ruiner. And then, hang on, I'm going to steal a card from you for your random discard.
Yep.
I'm going to take your discard, whatever one this is.
Yeah.
Stealing.
Ah, damn it.
What I did. Oh! I got healing salve. Alright.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Taking some fists, yeah.
I'm going to get a drink, too.
Oh, there we go. Right, lovely. Oh.
I'm back. I went to get a snack too.
Yeah, that's right.
Your turn still, yeah. Did you want to play any more spells?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mulling over.
just deciding. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I'm getting to Hidden Enchant the Rona. And then I'll end my turn.
Oh, this guy's gonna be terrifying. I can't. Not gonna be able to kill him this turn. I'm gonna try and get lucky. So I'm gonna use Painful Truce up here. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to my poor old zombie and draw 2 cards.
Nice.
I'm not even sure if I have 2 cards left in my deck. Let me see. 1. Oh, apparently I do. 2. Oh, those are my last 2 cards. Oh, it's a beauty. Yeah. My second magic trick will be Despise on Sorin to give you another minus power.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I can't do anything with so many cards in my hand right now. Too much squad focus from black. I mean, I probably made that clear in my black tier list video, right?
Yeah.
There's just too many cards in black that just like don't do anything against heroes. Yep, that's what's happening.
Actually, have we addressed that anyhow? I'm not actually sure if we have.
What do you mean addressed it? Like with our custom spells?
Yeah, in Zendika.
Not entirely. That's kind of the reason for this guy, though, honestly. The custom that we have here, the figure.
Yeah.
Is he slightly improves Black's matchup against heroes. He just sucks against squads. He gets mown over. He gets absolutely mown over by squads, though. It's kind of funny. Anyway, where was I? So Liliana's going, that's for sure. I'm going to roll for Darkness Arises for the D20 here. Oh yes, let's go. Bring him out.
That was a morph by the sounds of it.
What was that?
That sounded like a more than, was it 12 you had to be?
I think it was 12, yeah. It's either 11 or 12. It's pretty much 50%.
Yeah, 12 or higher. It's actually better than it's 55%.
Do I want to put them like this? Like, make you walk through this?
I see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you come around the other way too easily, though. This kind of feels better. She probably can't see the zombie there, though, so let's put him here instead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Huh. All right. Let's run away. Let's freaking ruined her, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you from there. I got 5 for height. So let's do it. 2.
Wait, sorry, from... Oh, your range is 6, not 5. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll get...
You get 3.
3, because not a creature.
Yeah, that's very oddly worded. It doesn't say figure. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
get
you
two.
got 2 again.
Come on. Ruiner ain't going down easy.
Yeah, this is, oh, we didn't trigger your hidden enchant, did we? Which I'm sure has survived the night.
Oh.
It's not going to make a difference at this point, because you've already blocked it.
It isn't, but I should have triggered it, yeah.
Roll
Which
5
means it
more.
was destroyed, yeah.
Roll 5 more for fun. Let's see what happens. Are you typing it out? Are you typing out the,
Yeah, I just type it in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 3 more. Bye. Okay.
Lots of defense dice. Alright. I dropped it in the corner. Oh, my turn's over. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, monsters thing, isn't it?
Did you draw a card?
No, I haven't. So, there we go. Yeah, I did draw.
Oh crap!
Yeah, might as well. Okay, I'm going to.
Oh crap! Vault Nurse in the house. Hello, how's it going? Welcome, Vault Nurse. We're actually just playing AOTP on Roll20. I'm showing Luke how this interface works. Sorry, I just cut you off as you were thinking, but what do you think about the interface so far, anyway?
Yeah, it's. I mean, like you said, I think there's some kinks to work out, but it's nice that it's free.
Yeah, and you can't get disconnected non-stop because it's in a web browser.
Yeah, it's quite workable, and actually, yeah, because us being able to play separate to each other as well would be good.
Yeah, asynchronous. Wait, asynchronous? I think it's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Have to check it out. Free is the best price. Yeah, Vault Nurse. Shoot. I hope. You know, now I think about it, I'm pretty sure I just left my YouTube title and everything the same. But I hope I left the Discord link in the description. But Vault Nurse, you could join us there, and I can show y'all how to play sometime if you'd like. Anyway, Luke, go ahead. I know I keep cutting you off.
Right, I'm going to play Tenacity on the Rona.
No.
And then I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to play...
Oh, gosh. You're going to heal everything off now.
Yeah, so he's going to move him. Move him...
I forgot about Swift Justice, dude.
I don't want to move him too, though. They get 5 move. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess I'll just move him there. So let's move him much farther out. And then he'll attack zombie number 2.
Okay.
So he gets 8.
8.
No. So, oh yeah, 8.
This
8
is disgusting.
So.
Oh, thank goodness.
3. What?
Goodness. Give me a shield. Oh, I didn't get a shield. Sorry, you killed zombie 2, you said, right?
Sorry?
You killed zombie 2?
Yes, zombie 2.
Okay. You still get to heal 3 damage, though.
I'll heal 3 damage, yeah.
Almost full.
It's just something. And then I'll end my turn. And say,
alright.
Wait.
Freaking hate the Ruiner. I have to play like a pansy because he's going to absolutely steamroll Liliana. I might not even have enough range to like stay away from him any longer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, wait, I should be safe right up here. So I'm going to take my turn with Liliana. I think I'm going to put her right up here. I think she'll be safe. I'll shoot you with my 5 dice. Yeah, 5 dice again.
Yep.
Yeah, tenacity boosted attack.
No. Okay.
5 hits.
3. Doing 3. And... No, come on.
Alright, let's go.
Damage. Okay.
Shoot him in the head. I still have 7 spells that I can't do anything with. Alright. Go ahead, you take a turn.
Okay, let's draw a card.
That was a mega lucky roll. Oh my gosh. 5 for 5.
Okay. So I will choose the Ruiner. And then, so at the start of his turn, that one goes. And then, what we got? Yeah, I think I will just move him back to here. And then my turn.
Okay. I have no more cards to draw. Alright. Should probably just shoot you. I think I'm just gonna shoot you. You can't get adjacent to me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this map is kind of janky for poor Ruiner.
Yeah. Yeah, not on the next turn. It would take 2 turns to get up.
All right, and I'll just shoot you with 5. Let's see if I get lucky again. So Liliana goes. I'm just not gonna move. Roll my 5. Yeah. Oh, 4 shields. And you got a shield.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, your turn, go ahead.
Okay. Cut. Does that mean I'm out of cards?
Yeah, when it says shuffle, it means your cards are out. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Cool. In that case, let's think about this then.
6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm going to activate Sorin.
Oh crap.
And I'm going to move him to the glyph.
Yep.
Let's find out what the glyph is. Because that might help.
Oh my gosh, it's recall! Are you serious?
Yes, alright. Alright.
Recall's really good. Now, what spell do you take back is the question.
Is the question. Do I want to kill the last zombie for some lifelink? Or do I just want to get a straight up heal? So I can heal like 3 at once, can't I? Or I could lifelink.
Better hope I don't kill you on the next attack is the only thing. If I get a lucky roll and I kill your last 2 damage before you get your lifelink, like your Angel's Mercy or your lifelink card, that could potentially be a waste. That's just something to consider.
Oh yeah, because I can't move and attack.
Right, yeah, because you're doing Sorin. You did Sorin, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, my honest opinion, I mean, for what it's worth, I kind of feel like Chaplain's Blessing might be the best. Either that or you go Hope Against Hope. Hope Against Hope is also maybe... No, Hope Against Hope isn't good. I don't know, I would say Chaplain's Blessing, dude. You heal 2 and you get another attack marker, but I don't know if it's going to be worth. I think it's between... Yeah, it's between the 3 cards you said. It's probably Angel's Mercy, Swift Justice, or... I think Chaplain's Blessing is like the immediate one you get, so you can play it this turn at least.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably best then.
That's what it is. It's risk versus reward. Like you can get a lot more from the other 2 cards, but Chaplain's Blessing gets the healing now and gives you another power. Just a matter of.
I think that's one I deleted.
But if you want it, I mean, we can just add another power marker and heal 2. That's fine.
Yeah. Wait, where are the spells? How do we get to these? Or do you have to do it as the game master?
What do I have to do? Sorry.
Get these spells.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see. Do I just shuffle? Here, let me see.
Oh.
All right.
I threw the deck of white spells out.
Yeah, can you hide it real quick, or can I hide it actually?
You can hide it. Oh, shall I just choose it out of all the white spells? I can do that.
No, give me a sec. Hang on. Shuffle. I think I can get it. Watch this. Hang on. Shuffle. All right. So. There. Okay.
There we go. Oh, it should be down there. Alrighty. Say. I'll do that then. And I'll play my Blessing.
Alright, so let me remove 2 damage from him, and then I'll clone this power marker.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
power counter, oops.
Whoa, that's not cloning it.
I just had to move it so I can see the whatchamacallit. This guy's terrifying now. Alright. He basically has 9 power when he's attacking. Holy crap.
Yeah, and then I'll just end my turn and hope he survives, I guess.
Yeah. I'd have to roll 5 hits, or 4 hits, and you'd have to blank out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true, I can just sit here and do it again. There's really no reason for me to move. I can't think of a reason.
So.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna shoot you, yeah. Let's roll 5 and hope I get lucky. Oh no.
3 cents.
Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna destroy me.
Alright, my turn then.
Yeah, go ahead, you can do your turn.
So I'll leave Ruiner up this far, because that's as far as he goes.
This freaking thing.
What's that thing? Yeah. There we go. Right, and then I'll end my turn.
Alright, Liliana. Liliana's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's his move? His move is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I'm actually going to the same spot I did earlier. I'm going right there, because that's where you can't reach me.
Yep.
Alright, let's shoot Soren. With 4. 3 hits, there we go. That's actually some damage, more than likely.
Oh, you could still shoot the Ruiner.
Maybe. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. I think it'd be a hard call. She probably could see him through the bush, but that's okay. I'm okay with shooting Soren. Let's stick to Soren. I don't mind
think
this.
because of his size, you'd see him over the top of that thing.
You probably would. The bush is pretty tall, honestly, but I'll stick to Soren. That's right. I don't mind sticking to Soren here.
But Soren will get his. Oh no, yeah. What is it? That's -1 power. That's Spirit is -1 power, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just getting -2 power. That's all.
That's fine. That's fine. Say, well, instead.
It's just your base defense. You should be rolling your base toughness.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else is going to be modified here. Alright, we got 2. 2 hits! Or 2 damage, I guess. I'll pass turn, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm a bit stuck because Liliana can outrun the Ruiner.
She can. I think it's something I'm just
Soren
realizing.
isn't going to do much in combat now. Which is a bit sad. But, yeah. I know. Are we playing to Planeswalker or just all figures?
I would say all. But I don't care either way. Whatever you want to do.
Cool. Yeah. I guess I'll activate Soren. I might as well just give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Was he 5? Oh, yeah, 6 anyway. Yeah. Bring him here.
Okay.
And we'll take a swing at Liliana. Why not? So I get 3 attack.
Alright.
There we go. Oh. Oh, come on.
The algorithm knows what I need when I need it.
I was going to say, expectations, it's going to be 1 shield, so I get something. Okay, cool. Pass down then.
I need a maniacal laugh meme that I could play for the stream. Like a Dragon Ball Z laughing meme.
Yeah.
Or like a soundboard effect, that's it. Alright, what do I gotta do here? This is,
I just got to attack Soren, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move her. I'm gonna move her. I'll swing her around up there. Yeah, I'll shoot 4 at Soren.
Yeah.
Come on, give me the damage. No.
No.
Alright, your turn, go ahead. Freaking Ruiner.
I could bring the Ruiner back, couldn't I?
Yeah, right!
F6 move. actually. Yeah. Now that I think about it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. No, he can't reach. Liliana, can you 1, 2, 3, 4? No. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I'll just use Sorin. So just going for another attack. Yeah, 2 hits. Come on.
Oh!
Yeah!
3 swords?
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's tap the damage on her. 2 out of 7 slash damage. There we go. Alright.
Alright, and then I'll end my turn.
Alright, what am I gonna do? I think I'll just press my luck here. I should win this, right? I mean, I have more life. I have less toughness than you, though. That's like the only difference. I have more power, more life than you, but less toughness.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll shoot you. 4v4. I'll shoot the Sorin. For 4 hits. He might just die.
I might.
What's up with the maxing out? Like, this is...
No.
What's up with the maxing out here? This is nuts.
Yeah. I also I totally should have played near-death experience in my turn.
You want to pretend like you want to pretend like you did play it, so that way you're alive with 2 life?
Yeah, because I just noticed it and I was going to play it next.
That would have made a lot of sense to do that while you had 2 damage, so I don't mind.
Yeah, that was right.
Well, anyway,
okay.
I'll pass my turn.
Okay. I guess I will. Empty. Think. Oh, jeez, Sorin. I'll move him there, and then I'm gonna play Corrupt. So.
Oh, so you alright? You know that it's a move phase and an attack phase, though, right? Technically, you got to attack me first before you play a spell. Like, if you move, if you want to attack, you got to do it. So, I mean, you're gonna do that and kill my guy, right? So.
Yeah, because I want the heal, even though you can just resummon them. You get them.
I mean, they're just free food for you anyway. I'm probably not gonna try and resummon them, honestly, because you just heal 2 points of damage every time you kill them.
Yeah, that's true. 3 attack. Is this? Oh,
yeah, so
is
you
this
just roll
me?
3v3 first.
Not letting me roll 3 attack. Oh, no. Roll. Hold on. Okay, this chat was being funny then. Right, hey, 2 hits again.
No.
Yay!
Atrocious.
Maybe I can be there.
Yeah, maybe I am gonna have to re-roll for my zombies. All right, so zombie 3 dies now, and then you heal 1.
Then I'm playing Corrupt. So I get 1 damage off. Yay.
Oh no. Alright.
Okay. Last turn. I mean, this is just like random now, isn't it?
For the most part. Well, I got a lot of spells in my hand. I need the zombies to come back, actually. I feel like I'm gonna roll for them. I want them.
Yeah, they're gonna fuel. Because your zombies will fuel up the spells, won't they?
Yeah. I have 5 points of HP in my spells if I can get my zombies back, though.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna circle. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna move far away from that ruiner. I'll shoot you with 4. Maybe I'll just kill you this turn.
Maybe.
2 hits.
2. And... Yay, 2 shields.
Oh my gosh. Alright, your turn. That ruiner is stacked, though. Holy crap.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little gambit. I'm gonna choose my ruiner and move him.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. So my ruiner will end up here. so I've got to burn a turn doing that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
There's some pressure on.
Okay. Alright, I'm rolling for my zombies. Yes,
at least this way. Yeah. I was gonna say, at least this way I can force you to move. Move Liliana. Yeah.
I'll put one there. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what I do with the others, right? Hang on, let me see what I got here. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where do I put these guys?
I think surround Soren with them and
Watch him heal back to full. Where do I want to put my last zombie? I think I want this guy in the water, but I gotta make up my mind here. I don't think it entirely matters. I'll just leave him there, because, alright, I gotta play 2 spells.
Yep.
Maybe I'll play 1 spell. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be 2 spells. I'm not sure if I care enough. So yeah, Altus Reap's gonna kill zombie number 2 here, so I can remove 4 from Liliana.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Let me tap a 0 in here. Give me my keyboard. Alright. It's getting real now. I'm a keyboard warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna run far away from this ruiner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you can roll the LEA because I ran from Soren.
Yep. Yay.
Aww. Alright. Alright. This is the way this game's gonna go. Whoops. I just accidentally full screened. Alright. 1 damage. Alright, let's shoot. Let's shoot Soren. Do I really want to try and kill Soren here? I can't shoot the Ruiner anyway, he's out of my reach. Alright, so shooting Soren then. That's what it's gonna have to be. Oh my goodness, freaking 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I'm corrupting my own zombie. I'm using corrupted, killing my zombie. Zombie
Which
number
one?
1.
Number 1, yeah.
And then I'll heal that freaking disengaged damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll pass turn. Go ahead.
Hmm.
Freaking.
Yeah, it would have been great if I'd had the move glyph, but
You got recall, which is better. I think recall's really good as a glyph.
yeah, it's really good. But if you get rid of Soren, then Ruin is dead because Liliana can outrun him. So
Yeah, it depends. So the thing is, though, I can't really shoot you without you hitting me on the same turn because my range isn't far enough.
no, you got a range of 6.
Yeah. Your threat
Oh,
range,
yeah,
your threat range is also 6, so yeah, you can technically hit me. It depends, yeah. I'd have to like maneuver and try and get to like high ground, and, like prevent, like I'd have to make you walk over a bump or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
But if you can get a straight line straight to Liliana, you would be able to hit me. So it's not, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but there's a chance that I could potentially just kill you without ever being shot or being hit by you.
Yeah, so it's your range 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Splendide. I'm gonna choose Soren. I'm gonna move him 1, 2. I'm gonna move him to here. and then he's going to attack that zombie.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay. Yep. It's free healing. That sucks. Oh well, I needed to heal too, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Say, but he only gets 3. Well, he better not whiff this.
Oh, it'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
There we go.
Oh, gosh.
There we go.
Alright, down to 1 damage he goes. Crap. Freaking game.
Okay. And then I'll play my turn.
Okay, what am I gonna do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. Crap, man. I think I'm gonna. There's so many decisions to be made. I think I'm gonna roll for my zombies here. I like the idea. Let's roll for them.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, where do I want to put them is the question. Alright, we want 1 zombie here, 1 zombie here, and 1 zombie here. Oh, that ruiner is terrifying though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. He can reach where I want it to go. That's messing everything up. 1,
That was the plan.
3, 4, 5. Huh.
Why don't you put yourself in the pond?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's not a completely atrocious idea. I mean, the ruiner can't reach the water. That's the nice thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, legitimately jump in the water. Wait, can I?
Oh, I meant the one next to you, but oh, actually, yeah.
Can he reach that one? I could shoot you. I could shoot him from there though, and he can't reach me.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because like of all the plants, like the plants and stuff making the difference. But I think Soren's the bigger threat, unfortunately, right now. Yeah, it's a tough choice, dude. I hate both of these figures right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I think she's gonna step down here and shoot Soren.
Okay.
Oh, am I getting 4 and you're getting 4? Man, if I could roll more than 1 hit. I blew all my good attacks throughout this game already. Go ahead, you can roll your defense.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that was 1 hit.
That's fine.
Let's say.
Big hit. It's time for 1 damage. Alright. Hey, look at my spells. I gotta make sure I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I have 2 cards that can't do anything to you because they're freaking. They affect your squads, which you have 0 of.
Let's think about what I'm gonna do then.
Come and try and corner Liliana.
Yeah. That is the thing to do. But how? Yeah, I think I'm gonna move Soren to here. And then end my turn.
Ooh.
I'll leave it at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's on road. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is gonna get terrifying really soon, isn't it?
This is the the only way I can do anything now.
What am I gonna do to you? Huh. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. All right. I think we're gonna toss her. I'm gonna take turn Liliana. I'm gonna toss her right there on that level 2 and shoot Soren.
Okay.
So you get your high ground, I think, right? You're 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
3. All right, 4v5. Those are my 2 hits.
Oh, only one.
Finally got a damage. All right.
Okay.
I feel like I've gone a few turns. Go ahead, your turn. I've gone a few turns without getting a hit in here.
Yeah. Where can I go? Yeah, I should have signed differently, I think. Last turn. Yeah, well.
Uh-oh.
I think I'll just move the Ruiner to there.
Ah, okay.
And then end my turn.
Oh, crap.
So I think you have got this, because I'm not sure I can effectively corner you.
Right.
That would be. Like, I think it might just be in a cycle of doing the same things.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I think I'll... Right, it's a matter of... I think I'm just gonna sit still. Hang on. Yeah, I'll sit still. I'll just shoot Soren. I don't think I see a reason to move right now, so... 4! Let's go!
That might be it then.
You have 5 defense, but... I'm taking some damage.
Oh, I'm not dead. I have 1 life.
Yeah, you got 1 left. Alright, your turn. Go ahead. Send it in.
One, two. Yeah.
Liliana's a monster for the end game, at least with the zombies. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so I should have put Soren there before, but you know, whatever, because I can only get to there in 1 turn. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can only get to there either way.
What would that level 3 rock space do for you? I guess.
I would have gotten to there on this move, so I could try and heal.
6. Wouldn't you still be 1 space short?
So if I was there, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, can you see the ruin there? There's actually a ruin arm in between those 2 spaces.
Oh, is there? Oh, is the ruin that way around?
Yeah, can you tell that it's between these 2?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So
mine
you'd
then.
have to step around it anyway. Yeah, it's not a very pretty map for.
That's fine. Well, I just have. Well, I have to go here and hope that I survive the next turn. I guess that's my choice now because that's the only thing I can do.
That's about the only thing.
Other than retreating.
Okay.
Or I could corner myself, I guess. Could I corner myself?
What's that?
And make you come. I could corner myself and make you come towards the ruiner. But, you know,
you can't make me come
That's-
anywhere because I'm just gonna send my zombies at you repeatedly.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Liliana. Is like, yeah, with Black in general with zombies, is that like you kind of have to chase after their planeswalker, or they'll hide and keep respawning zombies to kill you. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure Soren dies here because you're not gonna. I've been saving a combo for a while. So
Okay.
I got this enchantment. Putting it on the zombies. I have to kill one of them. Destroy a creature in the squad. I'll kill. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll kill zombie number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm just gonna use Rise of Dark Realms. Bring him right back.
Yep.
And we're gonna place him over here.
Oh, and now 6 power. Oof.
What was that?
And now 6 power.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be more than that because my third magic trick is gonna be Duress. Chance squad gets +1 power. And when they deal damage to your planeswalker, you have to discard a card at random.
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
Let's
See that.
let's see what we got here. Yeah, so let's send in the zombies. Yeah, turn's gonna be with the zombies. So first of all, let me get my music back on again. Alright. Alright, so zombie 2 is gonna step up around here. Zombie 1. 2, 3, 4, and then last zombie will go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great.
You can hit on 2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 1 life and you're defending against 7 attacks, so I don't think it's all gonna matter. I'll take even. Let's go even first. So we'll go level 2 to your planeswalker with my 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I only got 2. Come on. If he survived this, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
My
If
God.
he survives. You probably win the game if he survives this. All right. So number 1 will attack up. So it's 7 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. 5 hits. That really should be a kill. There we go. Roll lots of 5 defense. What are the odds? I think the odds of getting 5 shields and 5 defense is like 2% or less. It's really low.
It's 1 over 3 to the power of 5. So, whatever that is, it's slim.
Hey!
No, I did it.
You got it.
Thank you.
It took you only like 20 rolls. Oh, crap.
Okay, yeah, good game.
DJ, yeah, you're just gonna surrender at this point?
Oh yeah, I guess my ruiner, don't I?
We could play it out, yeah. Given I have the zombies, I'm more sold that I probably would just kill you, but you know, without you getting to Liliana. I don't mind playing though. Like that's really totally up to you.
Yeah. Well. What did you do? Okay, well I guess I would charge in with my ruiner, wouldn't I? 5 moves, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, the steps are in really annoying places. I can never use the full move on the road, but I can get to that. And then
you can go 7, 8 the full way if you want, but yeah, I don't know if you want to keep the high ground.
it only has 5 move.
You get +3 while you're on the road. Don't forget though.
I thought it was +2.
No, it's +3. Oh crap. Yeah, it's +3.
Oh, then no. Where was he? Because I put him there.
You're on the level 2 spaces.
I put him here last turn then.
You're on the level 2 spaces. I think. Use Control Z. Use Control Z a few times if you want.
I can't control it. No, because I was on the level 2, but that was only because I couldn't make another step up. I was wasting one of the moves.
So, yeah, but now he can go.
I couldn't go. So last turn I would have finished him on
Oh,
the
wait,
level
was he on the
3s.
road? Was he on the road earlier, like on that level 1 road? Is that what you're saying?
So he was
On the level 1 road over there?
he was somewhere over here, and it was that I could put him like. Hold on, I need another counter.
I have to watch
So
the game.
it was like one. Oh god! It was like.
How did Vasey get here?
Sorry, I'm trying to show you the points.
Oh, I see.
It was somewhere over
bad.
here. I think it's because I moved from like 1 and then 2, and then like 3, 4. Oh no, yeah, no, it would still have been on there. Oh, yeah, no, okay, never mind. But okay, so I can move from 3 extra spaces, so 8. So
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, yeah. I'll
but then it's
bring
like,
him.
you can keep high ground to see if he survives with the zombies coming in.
Oh yeah, because there is still a space actually, so I might as well. So put in there, or
Yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna barrel all the zombies right at you and try and kill you.
yeah. Where did that go? Oh, have I lost it? There it is. Lost the turning tip. There we go. Okay then. Yeah, I'll leave him on the high ground.
All right. Right. All right. So let's send the zombies in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can go there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can get all 3 of them to attack you. I might have to. All right. I might have to move them differently. I think number 2 has to go first. Is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why. Because I can't move through my guy once I engage with you. This would be the way to actually do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So what? Do I have 2 even ground? Yeah. Alright, we'll take the even grounds first, why not? So 7.
Okay, and
I got 4.
okay. 3 defense, isn't he? Yeah, so he just has to survive this. This is another unlikely.
Yeah, pretty unlikely. So you take
3.
3.
Hits.
So you got 1 life. 1 life
7.
left. You got 1 life left. Let me. I'll take the other 7v3 right now. Oh, there's the dead man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Done.
GG. He's a dead man. Him and his super 9 power. Holy crap.
No, if he had survived, I was essentially guaranteed a win.
Probably.
Because my next turn, Lash of Tentacles would have taken out all the zombies and I would have just hit Liliana.
Yep.
But,
well, let's see. Roll 9 dice. Roll 9 dice and see if you one-shot me. I'll roll 3 defense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not quite. I blanked out. You would have got 5 damage. Yeah, then I would have had to kill him. Let's say if he lived with 1 HP. Anyway.
Yeah.
That was all. Yeah. I set that trap with the zombies, just knowing because I had that whole combo in my hand. I just figured as soon as they approached me with one of them, I'd blow that guy up and then probably beat the other one with Liliana. That was my plan.
Yeah. Although, actually, hold up. If I had retreated, let's think about this. So if I had thrown Sorin in a corner and left my Ruiner, like, here-ish, I guess. Put him like there.
Yeah.
Could you have swung at Sorin? Could you have gotten to him? Because...
No, probably not. Like, I mean, I could have
you
shot
would
him
have
with
to send your
Liliana.
zombies in.
Yeah. But I would just send the zombies in after the Ruiner instead and kill him eventually. Like, if you ever come and pressure Liliana, I'm going to hide on the other corner of the map and keep walking zombies across the map at you.
But my thought is, if you'd done that, then when zombies were close, I would have moved in with Sorin.
Yep. Yeah.
Attacked them to heal, because they're easy to kill.
Yep. You could have, yes.
Bring Sorin back to full life.
Yeah. Basically, you'd be exchanging your Ruiner's life for Sorin's by letting the Ruiner, eat zombie attacks. Yeah. That's probably something you could have, or maybe even should have done. Yeah. I didn't do that now, but
I'd worked better. Oh well. Yeah. Anyway,
no,
nice.
I wouldn't have. Yeah, GG. I don't use Sorin a lot, and I don't get to play against endgame scenarios with black like this a lot either. Where it's just like a zombies respawning.
I think really your winning thing was crippling his power.
It actually, it felt pretty big this game. In some of my other playtests, it didn't quite seem to make that much of a difference.
Yeah, no, that was like a huge difference because he stopped being effective, effective combat.
That's a combination of Despise and the dead guy. Maybe the dead guy's better than 75 points. I don't know. If you played him, I played him against like green and like other squad-based armies. He's like almost worthless against those though. That's the thing. Like he really did not do a whole lot when there was like squads on the enemy team. Like he would just die to like a full squad, like a full round of squad attacks. And then it becomes, well, now you're down 75 points as black, And it's like, now where do you put his dead figure? And like, there's been games I put him on like the opposing planeswalker, and it never makes a difference because the opposing squads kill my entire army before I can do anything else.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so he's very iffy. This is probably his best matchup, and like this is intentionally like what I want him to be good at. So it's kind of intentional that he is probably going to feel better here, and just a lot worse against squads.
Yeah, I agree, and I think because you can combo him up with Despair as well.
Yeah.
That's good.
They're the Despise.
Yeah.
Despise maybe Soren even weaker.
Yeah, you can just say if there is a key figure or key planeswalker or key hero, you can just oh no, sorry, that's only planeswalker. But if the planeswalker is key to your opponent, you can just take out all their combat.
Yeah, you can throw like a really good offense figure kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which most of them are, honestly, but not all.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Nice. Okay. Cool. I like them.
GG. Anyway, so yeah, what do you think? So what do you think we could do to make this interface better? Like, so you mentioned the two things, right? Like, somehow we need to make it, yeah, so like army cards and like the skills are available. That'll be fun to figure out. I'm not sure if that'll be like doable and making it reasonable. But yeah, the other thing is what you said. I'll have to look into like if you can make a macro that will like ask you to type in a number, so you can just click attack and then type in 7, 8, whatever you want.
Just having a quick look at this thing. Let's see what it says. Okay, creating. Oh, this is a long wiki page. Okay. So can we? Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can. What is it? Using a variable.
Oh, you got it. Sweet. Let's test it out.
Roll. Oh, it says the easiest way is to use a roll query. So you can make a macro that says, well, the example they've given is roll 2d20s plus with a modifier, and then you get a prompt asking for the modifier. Okay,
Huh.
Does this work? Or you can
Roll variable number of dice. I mean, I'm not sure what you typed in, but yeah, I'll try to look some stuff up real quick.
Yeah, I'm just on the macros page of the wiki.
I think I just found it. It's the first thing that popped up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Roll queries. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Sometimes we have a roll on. Yeah, here we go. You might want to roll a variable number of dice. That's the example they give.
So actually, yeah, right. Okay, roll query is right. You may want to roll a variable number of dice, add a different modifier. Right. Okay.
So roll. Say, let's see if this works. If I say roll, roll. No, is that not a thing?
Okay, you roll the d20.
Say if it says like that. Ah, okay, here we go. Number of dice, 3, submit. So that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, so you can make it.
So you just roll that table. Say.
Well, so what I put in without the slash is
right.
Is oh no, it still wants to do that. yeah, but that was basically a variable and it comes up with a pop-up asking me how many dice.
Wait, did you type it in?
I'm trying to just want to see.
Is it trying funny things?
Oh, yeah. No matter. Wait. Oh, that's weird. Even if you take roll out, because you've written D20, it knows you want to.
Really?
Roll. I put roll.
Okay.
Query. Number of dice. D20. I know why. It's because they're doing a thing that wants it to go. But yeah, if you put a question mark.
So you put a question mark instead of the number, and it'll like basically.
So you can write like 3d20 for 3 dice. So instead of the 3, you put question mark, and then in curly braces you put some text. Say.
Huh. But the only thing is, so here's the thing. Yeah, this isn't. I guess what we should look up is, so what I'm actually doing here is a rollable table. I forgot that I'm actually doing a table. It's not really a die.
What does your macro actually say?
It's rolling from a table. And maybe that's the problem. Is that because I don't know how to import like the HeroScape dice. Like that's why I've like imported tables that have like either icons or like just the name that with a value of 1 for the cross weapon.
Yeah. I can't see. Can you make me a game master? Because I can't look at the macros currently.
Yeah, sure. Here, let me. I think I have to leave. You might have to leave as well. Where do I go? Home. And I don't remember how to make you a GM here, real quick. Uh-oh. Why is my thing freaking out? Okay, players, promote to GM. Promote to GM. Okay. Alright, yeah. So as long as you back out of the game and then go back in, you should be okay now. Hopefully you're a GM and you can do whatever you gotta do.
It's a game.
Yeah, that kind of sucks that non-GMs can't frickin' roll dice though, or I mean shuffle the deck. Whoops. I'm gonna look up how you can get a player to shuffle the deck too. Like I'd like to, give people the ability to shuffle their own deck. That's really weird. Is there a way to like set the owners of the decks? Is that maybe why?
No, that's not what I want. Hey, why isn't it? Hey, I still can't look at the macros.
Really? Huh. Alright, well what do you need? Maybe it's because I made them that you can't look at them. I don't know.
Yeah, I can click on Untitled because I think that's one I made.
Untitled. Yeah, I don't see that one.
Okay. Let's,
well, so do you need info from my macros? Like how I have them set up or something?
It was just, yeah, like what command are you using to roll the table, I guess.
Here, I'll send it to you in Discord. So we don't have to deal with the freaking chat here.
Yeah. Where'd you put that? Not in the voice chat.
Oh, I should have. Oops, that was a DM too.
That's right, I got that. Okay. Say. Okay. Say all we need to do then is say query number of dice. There we go. Cool.
So what did you do now?
Can you see that macro? There should be a macro called combat rolling. Oh, it's at the bottom.
I don't see it. That's weird. Wait. Combat.
Can you type it into the chat if you press hashtag combat?
Hashtag combat.
You can type it in just hash and then combat rolling.
Oh, I see. Here, hang on. Combat. Is combat rolling all one word?
It's combat dash rolling, but it should come up and drop down as you're typing.
It doesn't. Hang on. I wonder if it's because it's a macro that you set up or something. I don't know.
It should all.
Let me log out, or let me exit the game and come back in. Like maybe it has to somehow update for me. I'm not sure. I'm a little confused at how like things are shared between players in this. So that's been a lot of figuring out for me, especially. Like it's weird. I'm not sure why you could see my macros, but I can see yours. Oh, I know why. Because you need to share your macro. Yeah, there's something weird. So you have to share it. So go to the macro, like in your macro list, click it, and you should have an option that says, if you scroll down a little bit, like on the white box that pops up, it says visible to players. Yeah, you gotta select all. Yeah, that's what I'm forgetting. Yeah, now I see it. Okay, so.
Can you edit it or not?
Can I edit it? No, I can't. Yeah, I can only click it and like nothing pops up.
But you can at least play it.
So let me click it. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, this is what we need. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. I like it.
Okay, there's 1,000. Okay, so just do the same thing. So that's let's rename them that one. I renamed that just to combat. So then, what did you? So what's
call it combat input. Yeah, whatever. Call it combat.
Do combat. I'll do attack, and then defense will be the same. So what are the commands for? Like just the attacking dice and just the defense dice.
Yeah, I'll, it should be the same thing as what I sent you in Discord. Only instead of combat, you put capital A attack, and then for defense you put capital D defense. But it's the same thing. Roll, number T, and then brackets defense / attack. Yeah, that's it.
Say number dice. That. Players, save changes, and then.
Alright, I'm gonna test this out.
Attack.
Let's roll 11 attack dice. Yeah, it's doing it. It's adding it up too. That's really nice.
Okay. Oh no, I didn't share that one.
Let's roll 1,000 attack this time and have it add up. 530. Let's go.
Nice. Okay, sweet. So that's in there.
There's defense. I'll try defense now.
And
so let's roll 1,000 defense and see what we get. No table found with that name. Did you make it capital D?
I did.
I just got an error saying no table with that name. I assume it's because you made lowercase d in the macro itself, like the code.
It is a capital D in the macro.
Really? Well, what's going on here? Hang on. Defense. Yeah, it's defense with capital D. D-E-F-E-N-S-E. It's not working.
I can't spell defense. That's why.
What's that?
I can't spell defense. There you go.
Right. Hey, I think that works. There's my shields. Wait, how many did I roll though? 314. Okay.
Well, I rolled 327. Sweet.
It's working. Well, thanks. Thanks for spending the time to do that. I didn't even think about trying this. Like, I couldn't wrap my brain around it.
Right. And then, well, I guess you can delete the other macros then. That will clear that up.
For the most part, yeah. I'm not gonna.
Do you need to delete macro?
I don't want to delete them. Sorry, but what was that?
So, do we need a D20 macro either? Because you can always just roll a D20 in chat, can't you?
I have a D20 macro, don't I? Yeah, I made a D20 macro. It's literally in the macro list already. It just says roll 1 D20.
So, yeah, because just that in the chat, you can, I suppose, yeah, you could have it as a button if people want.
I like a button personally because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to memorize any of that crap if I can help it. Like I don't want to memorize.
You can also just, yeah, type it in. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. So D20. I was just thinking because it's because D20 begins with a D as well as defense. It was an extra button press for me in chat.
Oh, I see. I see. Yep.
But no, that's right.
It's very interesting.
So yeah, so we can attack, defend, and can combat, and then do one for living engagements. Yeah, we can make a table actually, can we?
Leaving engagements. Why? I mean, for leaving engages, just why not just use the one attack already? Because the one attack's the same thing.
Yeah,
Just roll.
I mean we can. I just thought, you know, to save having to type in one for leaving engagement, we can just.
So you don't use the buttons? Do you use the macro bar or the buttons at all? Like I almost solely use the buttons.
Well, I didn't because they were, you know, it was like one for every power level. But to be fair, having them like that probably would be quite handy as buttons. Actually,
that's what I was using. I just had 1 through 10 on the bottom, and I just click whatever I wanted to roll. But
I think I want
this,
to leave engagement.
Yeah, like with this now, I just have D20. I have combat, attack, defend, and one attack in here. Just that way, yeah. Like I can just be like, I'm gonna roll an LEA.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, yeah, that's one problem. 8 attack dice. One hit? Are you serious?
There we go. Hey, I like the leaving engagement. Okay, I just made a quick leaving engagement one as well. It just rolls 1 dice.
LEA, yep.
Yeah. There we go. That's, five buttons to do all that.
Yeah, I mean, I got 5 buttons, and you probably don't even need both combat and attack and defend. You probably just need one or the other two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave them all there though. It's fun. It's cool. Well, that's done out of the way. The macro for the dice. Yeah, now it's just more of a tooltip for the figures, which again I could probably just add, just not have it a tooltip that shows all the time. Can you see the tooltip now for Soren? I think I left testing on him, right? No, I didn't. I deleted it. You can at least see the tooltip if you double click him. Scroll down.
I'm sorry. Where did he go?
Top left. He's at the top left of the map.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can see the tooltip box now. Yeah.
I would just hate. Ideally, I don't make everybody a GM though. That's what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Because then they can start deleting stuff. That's just not fun. I mean, I have for what it's worth, I have all of the pictures, all the images for everything here. I have it saved in OneDrive. So if they delete it, I just have to spend 5 minutes to re-upload it. It really wouldn't be that bad, but still, it's just not something I want to deal with. I don't think we're gonna get anyone that's gonna be that malicious though, coming to play AOCP and want to destroy it.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's like what did I say? Yeah, it's like equivalent of playing in person, isn't it?
What?
So, like on Roll20, it's if people are gonna screw around with the board, you wouldn't play with them.
Yeah, well, of course. I like this though. Alright, this is getting good, dude. It's getting better every time. Every time I play with someone, we figure something out to make it better, so this is cool.
Figure out these decks. You can probably macro out the decks as well, in the same way. I reckon.
That would be interesting. I mean, you're really into this programming thing. I did a little bit, but it's a lot of learning.
Yeah, I'm still on dice reference.
So I'd have to make a rollable table? Are you saying I'd have to make a rollable table which has all of the spells? How would you do that? Yeah. So the spells. So let me. Before we
do the spell cards count as tokens or not? Or are they
I think
different?
they currently count as tokens. Yeah. I don't have them anywhere. They're only in my my personal library. So you or anyone else wouldn't have access to them except by spawning the decks onto the game.
Yeah. This is selected.
Yeah, they're all images. They're all just they're the same. It's huge. The anticipate is huge.
So macros can select tokens. So there could be a macro to make your deck in the first place. You could select 12 cards from drop downs, and then a macro to draw a card or something. I'm not quite sure how that would work. Not sure if you could have a persistent list somewhere.
Right.
But if a macro could take these tokens and put them into a deck ready, and then move them to hands and stuff, that could work.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Part of the problem is I have spent the time to resize the cards, at least with the decks themselves.
Yeah.
If you see, I put anticipate on here. That's the original size of the image.
Yeah.
It's because it's just a little bit too large. So I've resized each of the decks to say, make every card. I think it's one of the options where it just says every card in the deck is this size. It's uniform.
Yeah.
So I shrunk them all a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. They're all probably less than half the size.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'd have to re-upload like all of the cards then too, at like what, a different resolution basically, smaller size somehow. That would be a pain in the ass, a true pain in the ass to do that. Like it took me long enough to get these, where they are, like without eating up all the space. So you can only upload like 100 megabytes worth of stuff with a free account. And yeah, like I had like full like high resolution cards, and I barely got halfway through them before I blew through that. So then I had to go through and delete them all. But like that's before I realized, oh, I have a limit. I didn't know that. Or at least a limit of 100 megs, which is like minuscule on top of it.
Yeah, it's like nothing, isn't it?
Yep. So like these are like really bad resolution.
It's the trouble with like stuff like this because it's generalist. It all has to be pictures. Yeah. So I mean, ideally, it would be text, and just the artwork would be a picture, and everything. Like you could generate the cards the same way cards are made. You could just like build a card of the stats of it.
Yeah. And I don't know. What do you think about trying to? I guess number 2, speaking of the abilities, is we could try and squeeze the army cards in here the same way, but I'd hate to try and put the army cards on the table somewhere on top of kind of the rest of the mess that we already have. I feel like it'll be too cluttered. That's just me, though. Yeah,
I think because with the resolution, you wouldn't be able to read them anyway.
Yeah, it probably would be. You have to zoom in really far. Like you can zoom in pretty far. Like if you zoom in into the table, you can read all the enchantments.
Yeah, just about. But also, yeah, that would be a lot more pictures. I'm not sure how quickly you'd get to your file limit. Like, how much space have you used now? Do you know?
I'm about halfway
like, just
through.
Yeah, so
I think
you
I'm at like 57 megabytes. Yeah. But
so
you
you
forget that includes
that,
that includes like the maps. The maps are also, they're probably about a megabyte each as well.
Yeah.
You got maps. I got the image for the game, like the actual image. This is in there. I got like the tokens, the icons for like the swords, like the cross sword for the dice. So the spells probably only eat up, I would guess, like 30 megabytes of that, and I think army cards would probably maybe be another 20. That's just a guess though.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess it, and it's also a case of if you want to then put more, like if we put the expansion on as well at some point. Then...
That's exactly what I want to do. Right, is add the expansions and add the customs. So that's like then we're going to have to add more spell card images and token images, which the tokens are eating up a little bit of space. They're like kilobytes each though. They're not really that big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why that's another thing. Which is why I don't really want to just put the entire army cards in there. I think there's ways to bypass that, and just be like what we were talking about, like probably add some kind of tooltip, and I don't know. Do we use the bar 1, 2, 3?
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it 100 megs on your account or on the game?
What was that? Repeat that.
Is it 100 megs on your account or the game? Like, can I upload stuff?
You can upload and it would be separate.
But part of this game still, could that be?
I think so. Like,
okay.
I think you could add. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you would be able to add to go to the collection or the journal. I'm sorry, the journal, and like you can add to like my figures and maps by just by making it available, like you did with a macro. Like because you can upload your own things, but I think you could then just say make available to all players. I don't know though. There's a lot of weird I don't know how the sharing goes with this. Like, if you leave the game, can you hit the cog and just hit exit game? Like I wonder do I still have your macros if you leave? I assume I would, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Okay, there you are. I mean, it looks like I still have them. Yeah, 5 roll. It's working. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, how or why that works that way. But it's like when you hit share with all players, like, I guess all the players who are in the game have access to it. Like permanently, maybe is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that must be the way it goes then, is like, if you would upload like your own images and stuff, and then you would share it, right, that it's like, it's uploaded under your account, but it's shared to everybody. Yeah. Maybe that's the way to do it.
If everyone leaves the game,
the stuff stays there.
If everyone leaves, exits the game, will everything stay as is? Yeah.
Yeah, as in just hit exit game. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should stay there.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it does stay there because I did playtesting on this when no one else was playing with me. So it would only be me going in and out of the game, and my stuff would always stay there in between games.
Yeah.
What's his name? Distraction Dance has playtested a couple times on this. Like when I'm not using it, he'll text me or he'll message me and just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna playtest," and then like I'll come in after, like when he's long done, and I'll see, it was very clearly him playing because like all the figures are moved and he has like spells and stuff. Yeah, like it looks like this, only it was a completely different map and different figures because it wasn't the game I played.
I see, yeah.
So yeah, and then I expect async would work as well.
Yeah, we get a tabletop and we can all log in and mess around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's ways to add like additional tabletops or whatever you want to call it, like you might have it now. There's like a blue page looking icon at the top right, kind of page toolbar.
Yeah.
So you can see it says players, and then like I just made a separate Gideon one because I was playing with it. Like you can just literally click it, and I'm not sure if I bring you with me or what, but there's just Gideon on here because I don't know.
Yeah, no, you can yoke people over like that.
Huh.
If you drag their name into it.
Okay. I haven't played much with it, with the whole like table swapping thing, but
yeah,
it's something we can play with at some point.
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah, that's how you'd have several games, isn't it? Yeah, you just have different boards.
Maybe, and that's something I want to look at, right? It's like, so if we do run a tournament or whatever, right? Is it, can we set up multiple boards on here and just be like, hey, someone take first table, someone take second table?
Yeah, and game masters and just put people in the right place. Yeah.
But the difference is like chat. Like, does chat carry over between the tables? Because it kind of looks like it might, but I might be wrong.
Oh, it might do actually. Yeah, because
like,
everyone's
so if I
in
go
one.
here and test, like, did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Right. So chat is going to be shared between everybody, which is that's not going to be so optimal.
I think you can. Well, I was going to say you can whisper to people so only they see it. But,
you could. Then we'd have to tell everyone, to whisper.
Then you have to whisper to everyone involved in the game every time. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But my second option, you may have seen it or maybe not seen it, but I did make another player. It's another account that uses one of my old emails, and it's just called AOTP. But what I might do is like we might only have to be one table or one game per like total setup. Is I might have to like reset this whole thing up on a whole nother account so that like there's two separate games, two separate full AOTP games, and then I know that at least like I have a GM associated with each one of them.
Yeah, although I feel like can't anyone now play Arena on here or something? Isn't that how it works?
I think I have to invite them. Like, there's an invite link. I gave you an invite link. There's an invite link that I think anyone that somebody has to use. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like public, such that like somebody can just like join without having that link. I don't know how to do that. I think either way, I think I'd prefer to keep it invite only. So it'd be like, oh, hey, here's the link. If you're going to play in the tournament, jump in the link. And I can kick people out too. Like as a GM, you can kick people out. Like once they're done, like let's say between each tournament, I can just boot everyone except for like probably you, me, and Distraction, since he's really into AOTP, dude. That kid's been playing this crap nonstop.
Nice.
But like, yeah, I feel like I'd probably only have like a select few actual GMs in case there's whatever problem, and then everyone else can probably just be a standard player. The only problem is shuffling. The next thing, so there's got to be a way to like macro for like shuffling, maybe. Like I think it's the one big thing we're missing is we can't get a standard player to shuffle a deck right now.
Oh, someone's made a post about not being able to shuffle.
Okay. So, right, like, does everything else seem like it's pretty good? Like, the Jace thing, you haven't seen Jace yet, but you can probably imagine there's not a lot of very good ways to, like, draw, like, to look at the top card of your deck and then either put it on the top or the bottom. It's kind of janky.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I doubt Roll20 is going to be able to support that, so that's kind of a bummer. But what Distraction and I have been doing is like we'll just put face down cards on the table and just like say this is the bottom of my deck, or whatever, this is the bottom of your deck. And so they just draw until it says shuffle on the right side, and then you say okay, just hit take card on the card that's on the table. It's janky. It gets the job done, but it's really odd.
You can always like just put some text down to indicate it as well, can't you?
Yeah. Add text to say this is bottom of deck or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to look up how to shuffle the deck, like to give players again. Like I can make everyone a GM. That's just not ideal. shuffle the deck.
What was I saying? So, okay. So we have a list of decks, don't we? Yeah, and then by default decks hidden, and click the show button. Deal recall shuffle. Oh wait, so oh yeah, I have all these extra options now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You want me to demote you, and then actually you could. I think you can just click join as player.
Yeah, I can join as a player.
And then
But,
that would be the way to emulate that anyway.
Oh, and that's also just seen on the wiki. It says if there's a discard pile enabled for the card deck, the cards will be added back to the deck first and then shuffled. So
yeah. So I've right.
That's unhelpful.
Did I? Yeah, I think I put no discard pile because I tried that. Yeah, but then I realized, oh wait, as soon as I have to shuffle, especially for like blue has to shuffle for a lot of their crap. Yeah, it causes then everything that you've played comes back to the It's kind of jank. So I for all the decks I have right now, I've set them for no discard pile. But yeah, I don't see a way to give an option to players to be like, hey, let the players shuffle the deck.
Yeah. There we go. Why can't players shuffle and recall playing cards? Yeah, apparently it's just not doable, according to someone on Reddit.
That's a problem. That really is a problem. Well, so how many cards ask you to shuffle your deck? That's mostly blue, which is just it's going to be annoying, unfortunately.
It's just blue that messes this up, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know how that would work.
So are you still joined as a player right now?
It is a game master right now.
Okay. Let me join as a player real quick.
Let's see what it's like.
Yeah, the shuffling's gonna be a real pain in the butt cheeks. I really hate that. I mean, blue in general is just a pain in the butt cheeks for this. Huh, okay. Because now it says unhinged and it doesn't say GM, so it's funny.
Yeah.
So I can't shuffle, right? I can choose, look at removed, and I can draw. Okay, that's pretty neat. No fun way to shuffle. Yeah, I might have to crack my brain over this another time. My question for you that I told you about earlier. So regarding the whole adjacency thing, I just popped my chat out by accident. I didn't know you could pop chat out. That's interesting. Apparently, if you double click.
What, in Roll20 is that?
Yeah, if you double click the chat icon on the top, you can pop chat out.
Nice. But yeah, I see. So you can put it to the side. Nice.
Somewhere, I guess.
And still look at everything else.
Yeah, more space for the big screen in the middle.
Yes, yeah. So you can still have like the macros menu or another menu open at the same time. Interesting. How'd you get it back?
I just closed it. I closed the popped out window and then clicked on chat again. Oh no, chat came up by itself. Never mind. You just have to close it and chat will pop up by itself on the right. Okay. So there was... Hang on, I made a note. Hopefully I wrote down exactly where it was. I want to know how you would handle, like, with your rule set of, like, yeah, if you don't have to be engaged for a range 1 figure to attack.
Yeah. Pause that thought for a moment. I'm going to go to the loo.
Yeah, go for it.
And
I gotta find
then
a
I
way.
can what's more clear. Yeah.
Leaving.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay. So I found the thing that I was looking for. Give me a moment. I'm gonna send it to you in Discord chat.
Okay.
This is the picture straight out of the frickin' the rulebook, Shadows over Innistrad book. Mostly, I'm looking at it says when you move away onto a space that's not adjacent, then they can roll a leave an engagement attack, right?
Yeah.
So it says, right, so there's, what is this? Is this kind of twofold? So it says you can move around, right? So when you get engaged, you can move around the guy that you're engaged with and no LEA. It says as soon as you move away onto a space that's not adjacent, then they may roll a leave an engagement attack, right?
Yeah.
So do you see the issue with that?
I'm not sure ID.
So because it says as soon as your figure moves away onto a space it's not adjacent. So I guess let me go back to Roll20 here. Is like if my Lily is here, she's clearly not taller than the Ruin, and your Ruiner is here, right?
Yeah.
Like, does this mean I get to roll an LEA if you move your Ruiner over here? Because you moved you moved to a space that's not adjacent, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is one I was reading. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, there's got to be something with LEAs that would mention it, like adjacency versus engagement. And again, this is why I think the more I'm looking at it, I'm just gonna say that I think that this personally would support my stance of being like, when it says an adjacent space, it just means it's a space that's next to them, but also that the figures are adjacent, as in like their heights overlap.
Yeah, but well, that's the thing is that you can have adjacent spaces without figures on them. Like
Right,
spaces will still be adjacent,
right?
Regardless of what the figures are doing.
And that's what range one. That's what it says for range one, right? Let me see. Can I find range one figures here by any chance?
But also, I don't know. It's not written great. I feel like the implication is that they're talking about two figures that are already engaged as well.
Okay. Oh, well, there's still a loophole with that though. So what if you have like a circular set of stairs, quote unquote, right? Where it's like, what if as I walk like clockwise around, like let's say Liliana's on like height 10 or something, and we have a single space instead of the Eldrazi Ruiner being double space. Let's say he's single space, and I walk down like, you know, there's like 2 steps per level, and I walk down in a circle, you know. So I'm clearly walking out of engagement, but I'm not technically leaving an adjacent space. So it's like, and then eventually I'm gonna get so low where I'm just not engaged anymore, but I'm not.
Yeah,
But me and Liliana don't roll the LEA, and then I can just walk away for free as the ruiner or as the big figure. Let's say.
Yeah. I think the way I defined it.
Whoops.
Where's it gone? Solve that issue. Let me bring up.
Because that's the other one that's still kind of. I can see the point for saying, right, like if you weren't engaged to begin with, then of course there's no LEA for moving to a non-adjacent space.
Yeah.
Sure.
Something. There we go.
It says a figure with a range of 1 can attack a figure only from an adjacent space, right? Which, right, you would think that would just mean any space next to them, regardless of whether the figures are engaged.
Yeah.
And I agree, it is poorly written, because I do think there's something to what you say, that you could probably say, sure, you can attack, even if it's not engaged.
Yeah, I mean, it's thematically, it makes less sense when it's like a guy with a sword is stood up a cliff and is swinging at someone miles below.
Yeah.
But certainly for things like the Ruiner, like you'd think the Ruiner could reach over a wall that it's clearly taller than and take a swipe at someone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so this is what I said. I said, it's not Zoom, that's so stupid. Control and scrolling on Google Docs doesn't zoom the page, it zooms your whole web page instead. Anyway, yeah, so I said if a figure would move such that they're no longer engaged with an enemy figure, the controller of the enemy figure may first roll a combat dice for a leaving engagement attack.
Okay.
So most of that, apart from a couple of qualifiers, was like word for word out of the rule book, pretty much.
Okay.
Or the rules of the rule book. And then, I said about. And so yeah, two figures are engaged while they're enemy figures and they are adjacent. So let me go to find the adjacent rules. This is what I said. Okay. So yeah, this is how I fixed it for the spiral staircase scenario, and also for situations with caves, because that does happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
So I said two spaces are adjacent when they're orthogonally adjacent in the horizontal plane, and there's clear sight between the top and or sides of the spaces.
Right. So wait, clear sight meaning the spaces can see each other, basically?
Yeah. So anywhere from the top and sides can see anywhere on the top or sides of the other space.
Okay. So you basically just count the entire hex as a hit zone and as a sight zone?
But not the bottom of the hex, specifically.
Oh, not the bottom? Okay.
So when there's a cave, the tile on the lower level but outside the cave can see the side of the one at the top and the top of the one inside next to it. Well, you can't see my hands, but yeah. So you can see inside and it can see the edge of the top. So it's adjacent to both those spaces, but the one at the top and the one inside the cave can only see the space outside. They can't see each other.
Okay.
So two spaces on top of each other aren't adjacent, but one that's next to both of them is adjacent to both of them.
Oh my gosh.
Because that is how it works, and because that's how movement works as well. And it's like how I defined it like this. So from the inside, you can't move straight up because you'd have to step out. But once you're out, if you have the height or flying, then you can move onto the top in one step as well.
Yeah. Okay. I think that makes enough sense then.
So yeah, and then I clarified more that a figure is adjacent to a space if it's on an adjacent space and has clear sight to it, and two figures are adjacent to each other if they're on adjacent spaces, and then the whole thing about the heights matching over obstacles.
Okay. That's very interesting. Okay.
So yeah, I mean certainly by that there isn't anything in the rules that would prohibit a range 1 figure attacking something it's not engaged with.
No, you're right.
And I know that the Hero Escapers seem to think that you have to be engaged. And that's the way they've been playing it.
Yeah, that's basically like a community-made house rule thing, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't
certainly
think
there was
support
anything.
Not completely support it. I certainly, whatchamacallit, I certainly play it that way myself, but
yeah,
like you said, right, even especially for something like the Ruiner, like there's really not a lot of like logical reasoning to be like, why can't he just reach over the Ruin and hit the guy below?
Yeah.
Like something small like Liliana over top the Ruin, of the Ruin, yeah.
Yeah, I think if anything, it makes more sense in Arena because it's all magic. It's all magical.
It's a very nonsense world that doesn't use. Yeah, it's not like a medieval knight swinging a sword.
Yeah.
Okay, that does it for me. So hey, I do have another question for you though. I want to hear how you do this one. And I think we talked about it. So the Eldrazi conscription, that custom spell that we talked about.
Yeah, let me get that.
That one's gonna bring up a lot of nonsense, I think. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try and pull it up to. Wait, where is it?
Yeah.
It's just for the stream to see. So I guess the thing that you can think about
here
is.
I can bring the actual one. There you go. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
There we go. You can see that.
To fatten or fatten our chat. Let me see. OTP.
I say the text might not come through actually. Having said that, I'm gonna be able to read the text.
Watch stream. How do I full screen this?
You just click it.
Watch stream. All right. Boom. All right. Whoops. Wrong thing. All right. How's the stream looking? That's looking kind of jank. Let's move it. And that looks a little better. All right.
You see the text, or is the text unclear?
I can make it out. I assume that my stream watchers could. Yeah. All right. So this is a fun one.
Well, and for anyone watching the stream, you get some minor spoilers about Zendikar Expeditions.
That's right. I think I spoiled half of it already to a bunch of people. Where am I saying? What am I saying? Okay, so I think the thing I'm mostly worried about is when. What does it say again? Now I gotta refresh myself. At the end of a turn of Drowsy Ruiner, and only on a squad with one figure remaining. Right. So let's say somebody uses this, like, and I'm black. Let's say you're using. Who cares what you're using? But you have this card, and you're using. It's the end of your Eldrazi turn.
Yeah.
You use this, and you take one of my squads. Right. You take control of one of my squads that has one figure remaining.
Yeah.
What happens if I use Rise of the Dark Realms? I guess the question is, are the figures that are currently in my graveyard, do I still control those, or do you control those now?
Ooh.
Because the question is Rise of the Dark Realms, which says I can bring a squad creature back from my graveyard. And now, it's like I don't have an army card for the squad creature that I'm bringing back from my graveyard, right?
That's very true.
Because I thought we decided that for the most part, creatures that are like dead, in my graveyard would remain as mine, even if like I lose control of the other ones. But I might be wrong on that. But yeah, we got something to figure out with that.
Yeah, I think. So yeah, like I say, if you do retain control of them, then you have the option to return them to the battlefield. But then you have no army card.
Yeah.
And the army card is more than just a representation because. It is what allows you to move and attack and stuff.
Yeah.
Activate.
You have to choose an army card in action too. Yeah, which means since I don't control the army card, I mean, I guess in all reality, I could still resurrect the creature, but I can't activate it. I have no way to use it. You know what I mean? So
that would be one thing. I guess the other option would be to say that when you control an army card, because your figure graveyard is different to your spell graveyard anyway, it's not all at the same place.
That's true, yeah.
That
you control all the figures, including if they're in the graveyard.
All figures go to the grave, are in the figure graveyard of their card's controller, but that also breaks a different rule that says that you can only control things on the battlefield, and when things aren't on the battlefield, they just have an owner and no controller.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I think it is just gonna have to be that you could return it, but you'd have no army card.
Okay. Wait, let me look up.
And if you destroyed the enchantment, then you could get the army card back.
Right, and then you'd have two squad figures, right? So wait, hang on. Wait, first let's read. What does I gotta pull up your stream again. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So it says play right. So you can play it only on the squad that has one figure. But right. So that's just like stubborn resilience, right? Or it's like you can play it on a squad with one figure, but if they come back, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like the enchantment remains. Okay. What I want to look up was Rise of the Dark Realms real quick on Heroescapers.
The Heroescapers is back.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds better.
Just look it up on my phone. I'm like blowing up my stream trying to do it. What does Rise of the Dark Realms say? Like, does it say like you can resurrect like a creature you control or whatever? I don't know the exact wording. I'm gonna try and pull it up on my phone, and you can look it up if you want to. You'll probably beat me because
enchantment,
fat fingers.
sorcery. Rise of the Dark Realms. Here we go. Oh, actually, sorry, I might have just messed that up. I'm just gonna share my screen instead. So
Killed.
Switch between
Okay.
There we go. Rise of the Dark Realms.
Okay, yeah. So that sounds perfectly fine, right? It's just from your figure graveyard. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess at least with Eldrazi conscription, you can't take control of something and then pull another one back immediately if you were playing a black deck.
So right, and that's the next question, right? We could say like if you're like, let's say you're blue, you use Eldrazi conscription, and I'm black, right? So you take control of my one squad with their army card, but I can still resurrect one. I just can't activate it. Which is weird, but that's fine. Like, it's the Ghoul Vanguard kind of does the same thing in a way. Like, he brings a creature back, but there's no army card for it. You know, it's basically like I would have resurrected as a freaking token, which is weird, but it's whatever. Yeah, but then the other question is, right? Then if you're black, like let's say we're both playing black, and then you use Eldrazi's conscription to take my card, is that right? You can't play your own Rise of the Dark Realms to take my dead figures from that army card because they're in my graveyard and not yours. It's very odd. That's a very tricky one.
The only other thing I was just thinking of, which I was going to see if I can chat,
it's going to get wacky.
Is if you both have the same squad and you conscript.
Oh yeah.
And it matches yours. Are you allowed to have two of the same under your control? Is the restriction just on deck building, or is it on?
Yeah, the Heroescapers had. I think we briefly talked about that with Nagaxa, right?
Yeah.
So that there was a debate about this, and I think even now, even like today, I think some people still they're kind of 50-50 on it. Well, more like 80-20. I would say the most Heroescapers would probably argue and say you can't use. So like if we both have Bladed Reavers and we're both black, whatever, that you can't conscript my Bladed Reavers because you have them. Like let's say if your Bladed Reavers are alive. Now if your Bladed Reavers are dead, then the Heroescapers would argue that you could conscript my Bladed Reavers. But then the issue comes, right? If you have Rise of the Dark Realms, then you have my Reavers, and now you have your Reavers because you're resurrecting one of your Reavers. It just, and we did briefly talk about it, and I thought we said that as long as you control one unique army card, that you can't bring another one into play with the same name, right? I think you and I said that.
Yeah. So the rules say. So the actual rules say.
Oh yeah, let's see this.
Make sure no player has more than one of the same unique army card in their army. So it doesn't say when you're building, it says in your army.
That would be like, game wide all the time, right?
But if that's game wide all the time, what counts as being in your army?
Yeah, Heroescapers would say it's in your army if it's alive and on the battlefield. For the Valiant Army bonus for, are you familiar with fourth mass line? If you want to look them up real quick, I can show you the example that, at least this is what they use, and this is what I follow, and again, you can probably argue differently, that's fine. So they argue, these guys have a power, it's called like, Pussy Jandar synergy, or Pussy, I forget what it's called, but there's something that mentions like, while everything in your army is this.
What is this?
Look up the. Oh wait, there's just pull up an image of it.
I'll just go on the fandom.
Yeah, just
I was objecting to fandom as an organisation, but let's just put.
What happened here?
And this is why, because the bloody website is crap.
Look up the book of 4th Massachusetts line. Put book of 4th Massachusetts line then. Who cares? Yeah, alright, okay, there you go. Valiant Army, that's it. So right, it says when every army card you control is Valiant. So they argue that this is basically similar to like the unique army thing. That like, so if you have a non-Valiant army figure and it's dead, then these guys will get that bonus as long as all non-Valiant things are dead.
Yeah, if every army card you control. Yeah, so that works because you only control things when they're on the battlefield.
Oh, I see. Yep, yeah, I didn't catch that. That makes a lot of sense.
It's not enough you don't control it. So yes, it's how you want to interpret the strange wording, the ambiguous wording. Are they saying that you can't control 2 unique army cards of the same name, or that you can't have 2 in your army? And then what does that mean? Does that include everything you own, or everything you own and control? Or everything you own and everything you control. Because if it did, it would mean that you wouldn't ever be able to take control of something. You'd have to,
you'd have to not. Yeah, you couldn't. You just couldn't use Eldrazi's conscription.
Yeah.
Unless
you
like
just wouldn't get that.
you just couldn't flat out. Huh.
Well, there was
I really don't.
somewhere else
Because what you and I decided, I'm pretty sure I watched it on the stream sometime in like the last couple weeks. I think you and I had originally decided that it was like that we would allow it as long as the unique army card wasn't already alive on the battlefield. Like you said, I think we had the specific example was Restless Zombies. Was it like, so let's say all my Restless Zombies were dead, but like you had one left? Well, I use Eldrazi Conscription on it to take it. Well, then in that case, I can't roll for my own Darkness Arises. Because, or at least even if I succeed, let's say I could roll it, but even if it succeeds, I can't bring them back because I already have a Restless Zombies unique card on the field. But yeah, I don't care either way. I don't care either way we take that.
Yeah, well, you could also apply it this like the legendary rule in Magic that says that if you have 2 legendary things of the same name, there's the restriction in Magic. But if you have them, then you have to choose 1 or more to sacrifice until you have 1 left.
Maybe that's what we decided. I would like that. Actually, man, now I'm gonna have to go watch and see like if we encounter.
Yeah, no, okay, hold on. This is what it says. Unique army card. When selecting cards to put in your army before you play, you cannot select 2 of the same unique army card.
Well, right, but is that negated by the later rule that we found later on, which says you can't have 2?
Later, when they're talking about using multiple game sets and expansions, make sure that no player has more than 1 of the same unique army card in their army.
And which technically, since we'd be using 2 expansions, because like if you would have Restless Zombies and I would have Restless Zombies, this would apply here, right?
I think that this sentence at the end is referencing their previous sentence, and so they're just saying when you're building, you can't have more than 2.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't mind either way. It's just. In my mind, it would be easier just to be like, if you already have Restless Zombies, even if they're dead, you cannot take control of anybody else's Restless Zombies. That's just, again, I think it's easier, is all I'm saying. Like, easier to just be like, you don't have to fiddle through all the other rules and make up other rules. But again, like, the Heroescapers generally play that way. It's like, if it's dead, then I don't own it, I don't control it anymore. I can take control of yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe apply it to control, the uniqueness rule. Have a uniqueness rule to say that when you control more than 1 unique,
then what, you have to discard, or you have to sacrifice 1 of them, or destroy 1 of them, something to that effect?
Then yeah, you'd have to sacrifice 1, because you couldn't have started with them both in your army, so when you sacrifice them, they'll go back to their owners.
Okay, fine with me.
And just, use that the same way as the legendary rule works in Magic.
I don't mind.
In fact, it will have the same legendary effect as well for legendary cards, because
I mean, our legendaries aren't going to be our legendaries are not going to be unique. Like,
I guess they would be kind of by design. But
that's true. They would be. We ought to probably just call them a unique legendary creature, you know. But then again, it's like, what about the spells? Like, is there some way? There's no way to control of someone else's spell,
if we're saying you can only have 1 legendary item in your army, either a spell or a
That's true.
army, then
So does that mean you
is
can never
that
take
only
control?
build?
Does that mean, so let's say I have a legendary spell and then I want to use, like, let's say you have a legendary squad, if we ever do one. Yeah, could I use Atrocity Inscription to take control of a legendary squad? Like, how does that work? This is fun.
Yeah.
Like then, because that's technically 2 legendary items, but I don't have that legendary squad, I only have a legendary spell. There's a lot
And
to figure out.
You can't sacrifice spells. Would you be forced to sack the squad?
Yeah. Ooh. Or that,
Or
or you just make a
we-
rule that say, you know, that says like a legendary thing can never be controlled by anybody else or something to that effect, you know?
Maybe. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Or I guess, or you could say, I mean, the legendary could just be in the deck build. You can only have one, and then have it. Because also, like, what if you control a legendary creature, and then you like cast a legendary spell out of someone's graveyard? Like
Yeah.
you can do.
Like with Jace's shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Then-
really the question, right?
At the moment you're casting a spell, technically you control that spell while it's being cast.
Right.
So then suddenly you would have 2 legendary things.
Sacrifice your creature just to play a spell.
Yeah, and you can't sacrifice a spell, so you'd have to
So you
sacrifice
have
two.
to. Ugh, yeah.
Which, yeah, I don't think that applies nicely. I think legendary is just for building.
I like
it would
that.
be better.
Yeah. Basically the same as uniques for army building.
Yeah. But then we'd say for
Or just
so
say
the uniqueness rule applies for everything you control as well. Then during the game, say you can take control of something of a unique creature with the same name as a unique creature you have.
Okay.
On the battlefield.
This is fun.
So,
So-
is that a good way of doing the rules?
I think so.
No, it's 2 different rules for
Yeah.
a similar thing, but I think they're different enough that they do need to be applied differently.
Yeah. Alright, so can you pull up that doc? Let's just make some kind of note so we know this. Like either maybe the Zendikar
Yes.
doc even if we need to, because this is all gonna apply to the Zendikar expedition.
Yeah,
Let's face
it's
it.
going to be
We're
rule
gonna have some
changes.
legendary stuff, and we're gonna have Eldrazi Conscription in there. So
Awesome.
we're 3 hours into the stream. Holy crap! I'm not watching my chat. Let's see. All right, Vault Nurse, he's been AFK. Looks like.
As long as people haven't been asking questions, been ignoring them. Okay, so rule book.
Some kind of note. We don't have to be super thorough here, but
Yeah, I'll just say
so
when.
like during building. Yeah, during building. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we did. We wrote this MTG legendary rule for unique army cards, taking control of multiple unique army cards. Yeah, we had already discussed that.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We came
I'm
to the
telling you
same
about it.
conclusion. So that means that there is logic to it. It's not random.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, like I said, dude, I watched this on one of the streams within like the last couple weeks. Like, dude, when I do dishes, I'll just listen to the streams and be like, okay, this is what we decided. Because you know the Magic rules. I don't understand Magic rules at all, pretty much. So, like, I have to listen back to some of those and be like, okay, what am I doing when I try and make another custom, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, it looks good though. I really like a lot of this. Do I need to?
Oh wait, hold on. We made Counter Strike. Did we make Counter Strike into a?
It's a spell. It's one of the spells. It's yeah, it's a hidden enchant. It's Gideon's. Is it Gideon's Reproach?
Yeah, and Counter Strike. Yeah, so that is evergreen now.
Okay.
It's
Do we have to make Counter Strike capital? Uppercase in that spell, or do you care to fix it right now?
no, because they don't with trample.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
No.
No, you're right. You're right. I think we looked at lifelink. I'm pretty sure they don't with lifelink either. Let me go pull it up now that I have where's Swift Justice?
Yeah,
at?
definitely.
That busted card. Yeah, you're right. Lifelink isn't capitalized or anything. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
But Magic capitalizes it, right? Like they do the. Now you gotta look. Like if you have another card that gives a card that gives another card trample, let's say. I guess now you gotta find that. Oh no, they
This
don't.
one.
Even on their cards themselves, it's not.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Stonehoof Chieftain.
Use this.
Gosh, that guy sounds busted.
No.
Indestructible, 8/8 trample. What the heck?
He costs 8 mana though.
Yeah, oh, he's expensive, right?
Yeah, you need to ramp him. Yeah, competitive Magic games. Yeah, you'll either be against a deck whose win condition is sooner than when you get 8 mana, or you'll be against another slower paced deck, and you'll both be trying to ramp into your big things, and there'll be a removal anyway. Even though it's indestructible, there's still ways to remove it.
Like exile.
Like exiling, you can also like detain it effectively. You can like enchant to detain it, stop it attacking, and all sorts of shenanigans.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking
Or
of
you could like set its power to 0 or something, and you know.
Oh yeah. No. Speaking of indestructible, I was just realizing since we've added exile as an effect. Well, I'm not sure if we want to add indestructible yet, but we should probably consider indestructible again. I know we talked about it for Gideon, which I don't think I want to ever make a Planeswalker indestructible for any reason, but
No, yeah, we could for like a hero or something. It would be good.
Yeah, but to add something, especially as we have more exile things, or at least other ways to be indestructible, which like enchantment destruction effects, or like things that like counter abilities, or like things that would be like, oh, if you're indestructible now, well, you're not indestructible until the end of turn, like things like that. So that way, there's other ways around it. But it'll be fun to work that in.
The only issue with that is in scenarios that require you to like remove all your opponent's stuff, then that would be a problem.
Then it's right. It's like
if your opponent isn't playing any exile or has used them and you've like got it back or something, or like you detained it and got it back or whatever else, you'd evaded that somehow, then
yeah, it's basically over. I mean,
you just have it can run around forever. But there
are certainly games where it can already get like that with AOTP itself. It's not indestructible, but just like Nissa alone kind of just laughs at move 5 range 1 figures, so that they could basically never catch her. Like if there's like one guy especially, she's just never gonna get hit. It's you're just running in circles until your guy dies. But I get it. I totally understand that would feel bad. It would make indestructible like you'd always have to have at least like 1 or 2 things in your deck for indestructible.
Yeah. Or maybe just have indestructible only be
it's conditional.
Combat. Yeah, no.
It's
can't
conditional.
Only be combat damage because there's colours that don't do other damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
The green.
Yeah, the green is very heavy combat. Yeah, and not a lot of other kinds of damage. No, I think my first iteration of indestructible had like other conditionals on it anyway. To be like, I think I had one that was like it was like stubborn resilience, where like you can only the squad has 1 guy remaining, and then it also said as long as you control a white planeswalker, that squad is indestructible. But yeah, then it's like well then they can just gun down your planeswalker and then kill the squad afterward. So like there's ways to do it like tastefully. I think.
Indestructible as long as you have 5 cards in hand or something.
Right. Another conditional so that like at least there's other ways to get around it if needed.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then there's also of course the simple just destroy the enchantment or exile the figure. Well, yeah, that'll probably be something for I don't know if Kaladesh is big on that or whatever. Maybe a set or 2, maybe not this set. That's for sure.
Yeah. Something. Nicol Bolas. Let's make him an indestructible planeswalk.
As like part of the scenario, that sounds like fun. I wouldn't.
No, just straight up on his card. His whole thing is he's just indestructible.
He's just indestructible. How do you win then? Any other way? That's the other question.
You cry and beg for mercy.
Oh my gosh. But hang on, no. I think I may have had one more question for you. Let me look around real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my lights on.
Oh yeah. What do you got? 8:30. So even after it. You know what? I do have a question for you. A simple one. Uh-oh, everything okay?
Yeah. So I was just seeing what notifications had appeared on me.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, I have smart lights, so I needed my phone to put them on. So getting distracted by
Oh, I don't care.
Stuff. There you go, ahead.
Nahiri's Pass Through Stone. This is something I hadn't considered. I was looking online and I saw some argument. Do you want to pull up Nahiri, or I don't know. You might pull it up on stream real quick. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look up the book. Or, yeah, I did. Go find her up there. Unit. She's multicolor. Should be gold.
There's alphabet. I can do that.
So,
okay.
I guess my question for you is, and I think something that I'm considering. So for pass-through, wait, is it pass-through stone? Right. So it says after moving Harry for the first time each turn. So that means if I move, let's say I normal move the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 counting spaces, and then I attack with her. I should say, like, can I attack with her and then use pass-through stone after attacking?
I'd say no, even though it's written badly.
It's written like maybe you could take it that way, right?
But, I think what the effect is trying to do is that it has a triggered component.
The first time that you move her.
Then gives you an option.
Okay.
It triggers after moving for the first time.
Yeah.
Each turn, and then the effect of you may move it to a space of equal elevation then takes effect.
Okay. And I forget, did we decide, now that I'm thinking of moving for the first time, does that mean that it's when she moves 1 space, or can I move those 4 spaces and then use pass-through stone?
Oh.
Because, now we have that whole thing. Because I'll tell you how I've always played it. I've always played it, I never played it the way where I saw some arguments online. It might have been on the Planeswalker Arena boards, but people were saying, oh, I can move and then attack, and then use pass-through stone. And I'm like, I've personally never played it that way, but I read it, and I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. That I can see it that way. But the way I've always played it is you move like the normal move. You move her first 4 spaces, or like if there was a spell, let's say that says move a planeswalker, 8 spaces, then you'd move all 8. Basically get whatever effect you're currently in, like get that out of the way, and then use pass-through stone.
Yeah, I think.
God.
I think a move is a whole move phase.
It's like the move
however
phase.
far you're moving.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. That's generally how I've played it. So it's like if I want to move 2, and then like I'd have to stop my move and then say, okay, pass your stone for the other 4. But then there's no more moving after that. It's just the attack and the after combat, spell casting crap.
Yeah. Even though like leaving engagement attacks happen like during a move, because it's when you're about to move away, you get the leaving engagement attack.
Yeah, it's really weird.
But
there's very little that interrupts like movement and stuff otherwise, so like that. However,
I still think that after moving is after the movement is complete.
Phase. Yeah, right, and that's what I was about to say, was the LEA kind of sets a precedent that after moving might just mean, like when it says after moving for the first time, it might just mean the first space. But we can just decide that and just be like, well, this is how we're gonna play it.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense like that.
Freaking, it really sucks they couldn't get some like actual passionate people in here to like design these cards. Man, so it pisses me off.
It's a shame. Yeah, I feel like it was like skeleton because what was it? It was who are the 3 designers? Because it was 2 from the Magic team, I think, and 1.
Yeah,
was it Craig?
It was Craig from Heroescape. Yeah,
Craig himself. Yeah. So. I mean, the Magic team should have known better, is what I would say.
Yeah, Heroescape's kind of janky.
Like cards better.
Yep, Heroescape, they're definitely kind of janky with their words.
Yeah, that kind of fits a bit better with all of Heroescape that exists. It's like,
you think
they did things certain way, making assumptions, but
gosh.
Magic is very, very specific in how everything's written and has been for a long time.
Yep.
So
for 20 plus years.
I mean, the first few sets, there's some atrocious writing, atrocious wording in them, but like they made the rules comprehensive for a reason, and anyone who designs cards for them would have to be following very strict design rules,
right?
Because of that, and making everything work.
No,
so
not for AOT.
They should have known better. Those 2 folks.
Oh, I agree. But water under the bridge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that covers my questions. I don't really think I think we've covered everything I wanted to talk about. Oh, just to let you know, I'm actually coming up with some Kaladesh ideas. I already have a kind of a long list of things I've I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a list of things that I'm brainstorming right now for Kaladesh. Can you see all that?
It's ghosting quite heavily with your scrolling, but yeah, I can see there's a lot.
there's probably a good there's probably a good like 50 spells I thought of, like about 10 for each color.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of the Planeswalkers kind of sort of figured out. Some of them are blank and weird, but yeah, I've spent a lot of random time Just like before I go to bed, I'm just like, oh, what sounds cool? And then I'll make like a couple of spells up just for fun.
Yeah.
But, alright, so, asynchronous play. That would be fun. I do want to try that. Like, and we can just like randomly do that. It's basically be like 1 or 2 turns a day, if that. I understand. You sound like you're much busier than I am on the average day, so that's fine.
It's just like I could do it like when it's just short little bits every now and again. It's just having to find a couple of hours to do stuff in.
Like an hour and a half to like get a good game.
Yeah.
Right. No, I agree. Like asynchronous play could be fun to be like you just sit down like if you have time randomly. If you're on your computer, you just like spend the 15 minutes or whatever, the 10 minutes to look at your hand and be like, I'll move this guy here, I'll roll the attack, and boom.
Yeah.
Like let the.
I think if we write what we're doing in the Roll20 chat for the game, and then just have like a thread on Discord where we just like ping each other when we've done our turn.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll be fine. And it'll be fine to roll like defense for each other and things as well, because it lists it out in the chat. So
that's true.
There's no cheat in there.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder.
It would just be whenever we need to make a decision, we pass it off to the next person.
Right. Yeah, the hidden enchantments is the next thing. Is the only other real problem, but we'll have to figure something out.
Do they always trigger on being attacked, or is there another?
I think all of them do except for blue. Blue is the only one that has like, it triggers when they play an enchantment, or it triggers when they play a spell, or a sorcery.
Those ones are only enchant planeswalkers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's.
Yeah, I think almost every other hidden enchant is just it triggers when you attack the enchanted figure. So it's like those are all pretty easy. It's just mostly if one of us is going to use blue, it's going to be, I guess it's like. I don't know.
If there's a hidden enchant on the Planeswalker, every time you're going to cast something, you have to.
You like literally have to pause the game, unfortunately, and be like, hey, I'm going to play this. It's an enchantment or it's a sorcery. Do you need to trigger this enchant? And then it's going to be kind of odd, but.
But in fact, But once you've like tested it once, so like if you play an enchantment and it does a trigger, then you know it's not a counter enchantment until the game state changes again.
Yep.
Do that.
But we'll probably avoid using blue. I think no counter enchantments and stuff for a little bit because the
because the deck manipulation is
blue
so
is just
tricky.
a nightmare, unfortunately. Yeah, for Roll20.
Yeah.
Dang.
Need an actual Heroescape Arena game.
Man, I wish.
I wish I had the time to invest in making it. But
I mean, I probably do, but I don't have the motivation to do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I have the time, but my time is usually spent. Yeah, my time is usually spent like playtesting and doing the Roll20.
Yeah.
Like I do my time doing what I want to do, unfortunately, and it's
like,
mostly
there's
AOTP, but not programming.
Yeah, there's like bits and pieces that I know how I would go about programming it, but there'd just be so much to get all the rules working properly.
Oh, it's nonsense. Yeah.
Because there's a big difference between like a Roll20 or a tabletop simulator type thing where people are doing it and when the computer has to automate all the actions.
Yeah, you need like AI logic to tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it would be so nice because there's so many rules and stuff to remember for AOTP.
Yeah, it would be nice just like for things to trigger and.
Yep.
And so forth.
You don't have to remember how many defense days. It's just like, you have the glyph.
Just happen, yeah.
Yeah, who was I playing with? I was playing with Distraction. Yeah, and that's what it came down to. It was like we forgot a couple of his buffs because he was like, he had like Soak the Flames and Fire Breathing and the Power Glyph and Height Advantage, and we missed like 1 or 2 of them, and he killed me anyway. But it was like, oh, we forgot those. It's nonsense sometimes trying to remember like all the different sources that can give your guys buffs.
Yeah. Indeed. So with your playtesting you've been doing, so you've like adjusted some costs and things for stuff. Have you been updating the Google Docs for that?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay.
I've only updated the actual. I haven't done any of the spells. I've only updated the actual, not the channel, the thread.
It's in the thread. Okay.
Let's see.
So if you do make changes, can you put them into the doc?
Okay.
We're gonna have to do a final
Yeah.
read through when we're like happy. We'll go through and like read everything to make sure it's been copied correctly and there aren't typos and nonsense. But so we need like one source that is accurate to do that with. I think. So.
Well, what you can do, let me see. Kill so for the black guy, Indentured Spirit, kill. So delete stealth flying, and then set him to 75 points. That everything else is the same. I remember I told you some weeks ago. Yeah, I was just like, I'll try it without stealth flying, and it's been fine. He's been a little slow, but you know, whatever. That's black.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of this looks good. This is exactly as it is.
Cool. And did you change? You changed.
I gave him trample, but you have trample in here. He looks the same. This is good. I think I kept him at 100 points, and like everything here is exactly how he is when I left. Like when I was done playtesting.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Well, we still didn't have a name for a Shire.
We don't.
For a Shire.
We'll get there eventually.
Without a name.
Unless you want to do something, decide on something right now for that.
I still have no ideas. So.
I mean, there's only like how many Shire cards? Like 3, if that. So.
I think.
Or we can just make up something that sounds like any of the MTG cards.
Yeah. There's just like something about her being the world, isn't it?
The plane coming to life.
Yeah, there you go. 2 results. A Shire, Soul of the Wild, and then Nissa. What did you make? A Shire, the Awoken World token. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can take one of those names, or just give it. I don't really care either way, right?
Yeah, just something along that theme.
Well, one of the ability names is Soul of the Wild. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So we could just call it a Shire the Awoken World then. Oh wait, no, we made one of them. We did Awoken World and Soul of the Wild. Okay, that's right. We did discuss this. Let's see. Counts as a tree. Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So you split Soul of the Wild, right? Let me see. Right. You split Soul of the Wild into Awoken World and Soul of the Wild. Okay. I think we did quickly decide that. I don't remember it very well. Yeah, so that's like, what do we call a Shire? Yeah, I mean, do we just... I don't know. So we could almost call it anything. I mean, should we call it Awoken World and then just... I don't know.
Soul of Zendikar, I think.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like go to like the wiki, the wiki of it, and like see like what does it say, and just like take something random from there.
Hold on, yes. Oh, that was just a creature. Oh yeah, this is just like a rando elemental avatar, rando avatar that was called Soul of Zendikar. Oh, was there a Nissa Soul of Zendikar? I feel like. There was a Nissa Voice of Zendikar. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Soul of Zendikar could work.
Yeah, I don't mind. Let's go with that.
Yeah. In searching for Soul of Zendikar brings up a Shire anyway.
Nice. What's a foil? That's a pretty card.
Yeah, it's the borderless ones as well. They're so beautiful. I love that. Yeah, let's get this. Zendikar. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so... Alright, right, you're gonna put that in there?
Yeah. Cool.
So the ability's gotta be renamed, though. Soul of the Wild. And yeah, that's gonna be all different. Can you just copy and paste out of the,
Yeah, I can.
Oh, nice. Hey, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. I'll be back. Just gotta take a leak.
It's Haters Commando. So that. Oh, that is different. That's strike. So do we save there? So too much here. He attacks. At least 2 shields are rolled. Gets +1 hit. Also he deleted the second sentence of at least 1 blank. Right, if you roll more hits, him and the blending creature's toughness, but also no dice this attack. And whenever X command it takes damage, you may move him up to 2 spaces. Yeah, let's just move him. This way. I think everyone might have had some slight wording adjustments, especially the bigger ones. Yeah, because that's a 10 height now as well. No, it isn't. It is an 11 height. That's an 11 height. And that should be an 11 height. Oh my god, it's not. Oh, let's just copy and paste this actually.
Okay. Oh. Copy all the abilities back over.
Yeah, I was fixing this up. I realised we did actually adjust quite a few to fit the boxes a bit better and to tidy up the wording. Oh, and Gideon does have a name. And then the car. It's that's probably just the same, isn't it?
But with an extra space.
Yeah. There we go. And so he's still 360. Oh, did we set our cost for Nissa as well? I think you did say something about that, didn't you?
It was either 340 or 350. I edited it.
Oh, sorry, do you remember? I was looking it up.
You might have to. It's in the playtest thread.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I messed up. I've been putting all my playtests in the units thread. Go to units or go to playtest. And I think it's going to be in there where Nissa is.
Gideon versus.
No, maybe not. Where did I playtest Nissa at? I'm sorry. Then maybe it really was in units. I don't know.
And then Reds Nissa.
Maybe I never wrote a word on her. Yeah, so I think what happened anyway is that we originally had her costed at the same as the old Nissa at 330. And then, yeah, I think at some point I decided she needed to be a little more expensive. That was just me.
Yeah.
So I added 10. I remember adding 10 to her cost, so 340 is probably right.
I can't search within threads, that's annoying. Doing units then. And then, what do you reckon was 350?
What was that?
Saying she costs 350. I think.
Did I set her at 350?
That's claiming the only mention of that thing. No, sorry, I'll find it some other time.
Yeah, I think 340 might be
yeah,
okay.
Well, yeah, 340 is the currency.
Damn, no, I can't remember.
So we'll end up reading the whole thread. Something.
I'll skip through it at some point. I wonder if I had it in my own doc. Let's see. Oh, what the heck?
Let's go through.
I'm pretty sure we originally had her at 330, and then I wanted to bump her up to 340. I think it's...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might have made that change actually in the doc or in the file at that time.
Alright, here's my sheet. Yeah, I have her at 340. Seems about right to me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. So do you want to talk about Colorless Hero maybe? That extra one.
Oh, like that 10-pointer, or 10 to 15 to 20,
Yeah.
like a cheapo anyway. Yeah.
Hero.
What? Shoot, didn't you mention that there was one that sounded like it was a good idea? I just don't. The two I think, the two ideas I think I had was like basically.
Oh yeah.
It would be either like Pilgrim's Eye, which is like some weird freaking looking plane thing. It was like a little thopter, I think. Or just like some random Eldrazi, like, I don't know what he was called. It was like Eldrazi garbage collector or something funny like that. I don't remember the exact name.
Yeah.
Did I
remember
DM
you
you
saying
that?
I responded.
Yeah, and you said one of them sounded like it was a good idea. It was one of the Eldrazi things, I want to say.
Yeah, where did that go?
Oh, shoot, what did I just do? What am I moving here?
Okay. Size. Cost.
Alright, what is happening here? Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it was somewhere, wasn't it? There we go. Sludge Crawler, Salvage Train. I said, yeah, Salvage Train.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Salvage Train. Like Salvage Train.
Okay, streaming. Man, I hope I didn't just blow up my own stream. Alright. Salvage drone. Yeah, that's right, because I think I wanted something that was like... That would just like, you would discard a card from your hand.
Yeah.
And it would get +1 power. Again, it was kind of like twofold in that like it's a cheap hero that costs whatever, 10, 20, something really low. But also that like when your Planeswalker gets killed really early, that like if you have cards in your hand, that at least you can still do something with them, even if it's only throwing them away for +1 power.
Yeah.
So it's kind of twofold. Yeah, that's right, Salvage Drone. Yeah, that looks about right.
Okay.
Just keep it a colorless creature though, instead of making it blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with the void.
Yeah, we don't need to. There's really no reason.
Yeah, so what did we say? So 2 life, 2 power, 2 toughness, 6 move, 1 range. 2 life.
Nice.
Power. 2 toughness. Move 6. Range 1. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I really like that ability as well. On that.
The only reason I want it there, I already told you, right, is in case your Planeswalker dies. It's like you can do something with your cards at least. It doesn't feel bad to just sit there and have a handful of cards that you can't do anything with.
Yeah. At the start. Let's reach time, discard card from your hand. Yeah. Nice.
Was there another ability, or was that his only one?
That was the only one. Yeah, for 10 points.
Yeah, for a cheapie, that's really not bad. Yeah, it's hard to gauge. Frankly, 10 is probably fine. I doubt this is going to do a lot on any given game anyway.
Yeah. And yeah, it's not like you'd be more than 10 usually out of your target cost for your army, because otherwise you just switch up what else you had in there.
It becomes like Isamu. Isamu from Heroescape is just really good too. It's funny. I Samu, basically.
Oh, EYE.
Put I in front. I Samu. Oh yeah, sorry. You put EYE. I'm sorry. Yeah, the letter I. The letter I. Samu. Isamu, basically. I think that's how you say it. That's how I say it. Yeah, check this guy out though. Just read this guy's card. Like, tell me this isn't like the dumbest thing ever. That he's like, they did a dumb. I won't call it dumb. I don't think it's very well costed, frankly, given his abilities.
What's wrong with Google today? Page 3. That's clearly what I wanted. Google. Honestly, normally so good. Right, let's have a look to say. Actually, this one's got roll. Wait, he's 10 points and he has 3 abilities. What?
Right?
Hold on.
And they're all pretty good. That's the stupid part.
Yeah, at least one skull is rolled. Yeah, roll 20 to vanish. What? See.
This guy can literally just win games by himself. That's a good.
Yeah, so if you, so you either roll a shield that you have a 1/3 chance of, but if not, so half the time you then have a better than 50-50 chance of
just saying
not taking any damage.
No, that didn't happen, and then you can move as well. Like that alone is just so dumb. Read his other abilities. Read his other abilities.
You can move through all figures and is never attacked while leaving an engagement. Nice. Okay, and then an attacking a figure is gender has 2 extra attack dice.
Gender's a pretty big pool of figures too. Like it's probably the second biggest whatchamacallit, general. Like he has the second biggest pool of like all the good tutors. Like
the blue one, isn't it?
Yeah. But like for 10 points, it's like this guy is off the rails powerful.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I feel like he could be like 30 points and he's still really good.
Yeah. What is going on with that?
I mean, there's always going to be games where like you die because Vanish, like you roll like a 2 and he dies, but whatever. Like he's a cheapo.
Yeah,
all you need to do is roll Vanish like 2 or 3 times, and like the dude has become a total nuisance.
What is that? 9, 10. So you have a 12 and 20, which is
60%. Yeah, that's 60.
Yeah, and then plus a half. So yeah, you have a 30% chance of taking no damage from every attack, just straight out.
Well, so here it is. So how they play, I see what you're saying.
I guess it's like so in an attack you have a 30% chance of not dying.
So what it says, if you read it, so what they do, let me explain to you how
like
they...
15% chance of rolling a blank and you'll just take the damage and die.
Yeah.
And...
so it says, so you're leaving out that the attacker can roll more than 1 skull, so like they can roll like 2 skulls. So what happens is, right, if he's attacked and 1 skull is rolled, you roll the d20. So what is it, 1 through 8, then you just roll your defense. Yeah, so on a 1 through 8...
attacker.
What's that?
Is that the attacker that's... Oh, so I was reading it as his defense die.
If he gets attacked, and... So basically if he gets attacked and the opposing guy is threatening that he's going to die. So like if the opponent blanks out, it doesn't matter, like you don't do anything. Yeah, so they have to get at least 1 skull, yeah. So 1 through 8, then you roll your defense. But if you get a 9, you just ignore it, and then you move 4 spaces.
Wow, I completely misunderstood that. That's even better then.
You were pretty close, though. It's still about as dummy powerful.
I was thinking it is his defense die you get. If it's a skull, then... So if you have you failed at your defense, you then get another chance. But no, you just get a... You just get a 60% chance of not taking any damage.
You don't even have to roll defense first. If they get a skull, you first roll the d20. Yeah, basically 60% chance to say, no, that didn't happen.
So
you move. If
you're trying to kill him, you have to take like... I mean, what, 0.6? I mean, to get reasonably sure.
He's really good. He's way too good for 10 points. That's the short of it.
So yeah, 2 ones you'd expect, like... 4... Yeah, so to even like start getting into like statistical confidence, or it's close. That's like 6 or 7 attacks you'd have to put on him to kill him reliably.
6 or 7?
Reliably.
Nah, I feel like it's more ballpark. I would say it's probably more like 3 or 4, but either way, it's way more than a 10-point figure deserves. That's for sure. He has 1 defense, dude. So it's
Right,
like,
right round.
if you fail
Oh no,
Vanish...
sorry. Yeah, no, it's the other way around. So you have a 40% chance of killing them on the first turn.
Yeah.
On one attack. So 2 attacks, 3 attacks. Yeah, 4 attacks. 4 attacks to get statistically significant. So you could reliably kill him in 3 or 4 attacks.
I say about 3 or 4.
You take 3 or 4 to reliably. If you set out with that as your goal, you should plan to attack 3 or 4 times.
10-point figure. That's just so bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is an overblown 10-point figure.
Yeah.
But I think our Eldrazi is nothing near this powerful. He has 1 more defense and 1 more life, but he doesn't have any way to just say no to your defense or to your attack dice.
Yeah. And he has the nice you can get rid of your useless cards at the end of the game ability.
Yeah, I just feel like that feels really good. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Even if you lost your Planeswalker, you can still discard some stuff.
Feels bad. It feels bad when you lose your Planeswalker too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weakling though. Like 2 attack, 2 power anyway. He's really not going to be very good. And it's fine for 10 points. It's like he's just showing up, and it doesn't really matter what he does.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if it's like going to be busted. So he's a hero, right? We made him a unique hero.
Yeah.
Or do we make him a common hero? No, probably not.
Common's not the thing yet. Let's not do that.
Alright, so anyway, back to him. Let's see what we got. So colorless hero, right? He's a unique hero. Yep. We got a hit zone. Oh, so yeah. Now I should probably look up like what figure we want to use for him.
I reckon there's like an ant you could chop the back legs off of. I mean, where'd you go to look for figures? I haven't done any of this stuff.
Yeah, wait, where did I think I made a note of like the different websites I looked up.
I look at Thingiverse usually. But,
what's Thingiverse anyway? Is it like 3D printed stuff?
A lot of 3D printed stuff, yeah, it is where people put the things.
So I
technically not just 3D printing, but most of it is.
Wait,
because it's made by Ultimaker, so. Untitled Ant-Man. Yeah, you get like stuff like this, like these ants.
My wife and my daughter are home, so I'm probably gonna have to get off. Just to let you know, I'm probably gonna have to hop off. They're actually bringing me pizza, so I'm excited. Sorry. We'll have to talk more about the figure we're gonna use for that guy next time, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, quite a few still need figures being assigned to them anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many do we have? I think it's just the Eldrazi guys. No, we got figures assigned to most of these guys, or at least I tried to.
Let's see. Nissa doesn't have a figure.
I would just use. Well, my original idea for Nissa and Gideon was to just use the original figures. That's just. Would you like to set up a secondary one? Is this gonna be hard to find one that looks like them? I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna see how much effort it was to 3D model figures. But...
That's up to you.
Yeah.
For me personally, I think
we'll find that out in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So streams good.
I gotta step away. I gotta go get the door real quick.
Oh, sure. I got it. Figure 4. This commando.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, don't most of them have a figure?
Yeah, most of them do. So Zeta's Commando doesn't, Ashara doesn't, and but yeah, most of the others do.
So some of them have it then.
Yeah.
She said, anyway, goodbye, Logan. Alright. Luke, yeah, we'll have to fire up a game and try some... Yeah. We'll have to fire up a game and try some async play.
Yeah.
Luke... Yeah. Yeah, you said Logan? That's fine. It's a joke. All right, sir. Thanks for playing. This was fun. I always appreciate the time and talking about this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nice chatting. Happy Father's Day, and
yeah, we'll stay in touch over the Discord, and we'll have to set up some kind of asynchronous game.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. All right, sir. You take care. Have yourself a good night. All right.
Yeah. Alrighty. See ya.